Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix the ghostage problem on your Pixel 10a. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and remove the screen protector or case. So let me explain why. Basically, whenever your screen protector is not applied properly on the screen, but it's going off to the edges or the sides of the phone, then it's not perfectly aligned, and it's the reason. Now for the case, if your case is covering those bezels, so right here, and it's going onto the screen and stays right here a little too much, then what can happen is simply your ghostage problem, so it will start clicking random things. And what you guys can do now is simply clean your screen to remove any debris or moisture. Of course, I'm going to be using a microfiber cloth, so in bonus, I'm also getting rid of any fingerprints. And as you guys can see now, the screen is clean. And what you guys want to do next is simply go over and update your software. It is very important because we want to make sure that our software is up to date. And we're going to scroll down in these settings. We're going to go to System. And now in the System, we're going to go to Software Updates. Now, my device is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version. So, that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix fast charging not working on your Pixel 10a. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and make sure that you check the cable and a charger for any damage or compatibility. This is very important because if you check those and some of them is damaged, and that's why your fast charging was not working at all. What you guys want to do next is make sure that you clean the charging port with a non-metallic tool. So of course, we got it right at the bottom. This is a normal spot for the charger. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go over and test another fast charger or change an outlet. So for example, I got one charger right here and I got the second charger right here. So as you guys can see, we got two different chargers and we can easily test which one is working and which one isn't. Now what we can do as a last resort, of course, is update our software. So we're going to go over to the settings. Now in those settings, go to System and click Software Updates. As you guys can see, my device is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version of the software. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello guys, today I've got the Google Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you 10 features you need to know on your phone. So actually, the first thing is that this phone has the OLED screen. Yes, I know that this phone is budget, but yes, this phone does have the OLED display. This is the 6.3 inches Actua OLED display, 120 Hz. Yes, it's POLED 120 Hz. It's smooth, right? It can reach up to 300 nits brightness, which is brighter than the previous model, Pixel 9a, and easier to see outdoors. Apart from that, here, this phone runs on the Google Tensor G4 chip. And this same chip was used in the previous generation, so that's not a revelation, but this chip is focused heavily on the AI features, photography, and smart voice processing, and rather than the raw gaming power. Here we do have the Gemini integration in this phone, which means we have the camera coach, auto best take, AI editing tools in Google Photos, built-in Gemini like the assistant, and many cool features that you can learn on our channel when you search the Google Pixel AI features. Here, when we look at the back of our phone, we can see that we have here 34 megapixels main camera. Yes, this is the 40 48 megapixel camera, main 30 megapixel ultra wide camera, which I think this is the lack. There is no ultra wide camera on the iPhone 7e, and I think this is good thing to have on this phone, and 30 megapixel front camera. Google's photography still makes it one of the best cameras in the mid-range segment. Apart from that, yes, this phone is small, but it has large 5,100 mAh battery. It can deliver 30 hours plus hours of regular use and up to 120 hours with the extreme battery saver. We here have the wireless charging and faster charging than the previous models. And here they have the 30 watts wired and 10 watts wireless. We didn't have the wireless charging also in the previous A series Pixel. Here they have new flat no camera bump design, and here we have no camera bar. As far as I remember, the Pixel 9a didn't have the camera bar too. The frame uses the recycled aluminum materials for durability also. Here they have strong durability in this device, which means that we have here the IPX68 water and dust resistance. Yes, IPX68 and Corning Gorilla Glass 7i for better scratch protection. This phone supports the satellite SOS for emergencies. With the major new features on the Pixels, and it allows emergency messaging without cellular service in certain situations. I don't really think that it's supported in Europe, globally, but it is here. And the last feature is that Google promises us 7 years of Android and security updates, which is one of the longest software support periods for any smartphone. I mean, yes, here on the iPhones we have 7 years also, but Apple is Apple, Samsung is Samsung. But Google Pixel, budget Google Pixel, 7 years. I love you, Google.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix your Pixel 10a heating while charging. So what you guys want to do first is understand that it's normal if you charge your device using fast charging. So if you use the original cable in a charger and you see fast charging, then it's normal. First, what you guys want to do is go over to the settings and check for the background apps. So go to battery, and here go to battery usage. Now, as you guys can see, we got everything here, like the background. We cannot change anything here. Of course we can, but we cannot change anything for, let's say, the phone app. So this is what I meant. You need to find the apps that you can change something in. Here we got the Google, and it's already disabled because I disabled most of the apps here, so to optimize my battery. Of course, we can do the same with recorder. And now what you guys want to do is make sure that you use the original cable and a charger. So this is what I've said before. Now I'm gonna say that again. It's the ideal option to use them. Now, you want to make sure that you do not use your phone while it's charging, because when you use your phone while it's charging, then it can heat up a little, and of course we don't want our phone to be hot. Next, what we're going to do is, if you guys got a case on your phone, make sure to remove it for the time of charging, so the heat is actually distributed from here to the air and it's not trapped under the case. After that, what you guys want to do is simply go over and charge the phone in a cool and ventilated area. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In this video I will show you how to turn on cinematic pan for smooth video on Pixel 10a. So first of all, we're gonna have to open the native camera application and switch to video mode. Then in video, select pan, and then move back to improved focus as it suggests on the phone screen. Also in settings, adjust the flash and the resolution, set it to either 4K or ultra or full HD, depending on which one you are planning to use. And then just tap this icon. At the bottom you will see the current time of the recording and the one that will be used when the video is filmed. So basically it will smoothen your motions and make and add the cinematic effect to your recording. And once the recording is finished, you'll be able to check it out. And so basically it should get this cinematic effect after it's recorded and adjusted. And so yeah, that's how you do it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video I will show you how to use Circle to search on your Google Pixel 10a. To activate this feature, simply hold your finger down on the navigation bar if you have the gesture navigations enabled, and after holding your finger for a couple of seconds on the navigation bar, you'll be able to draw a circle around anything that you see on the screen of your device. And then if you are signed into your Google account, you'll be able to search the Google for the contents of your screen, just like this. And if you have the buttons navigation enabled, which you can easily do or change by going to settings, then opening system settings and go into navigation mode, and here we can switch between gesture navigation and 3-button navigation. But anyway, if you have 3-button navigation enabled, you just have to hold your finger down on the middle button of your screen, and the same interface will be enabled, and just in the same way you'll be able to draw a circle around any object that you see on your smartphone screen. And so that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello, in today's video I'll explain how the AI organizes photos and memories in your Photos app on Google Pixel 10e. Okay, so let's begin. The AI in the Photos app automatically does that, which means you don't really need to do anything here. And at the very top, you'll already see some things here, which are going to be the AI automatic collages and stuff like that. Let's see the first one. This is the new pop-out. That's what it says, but it just has one photo. Doesn't matter though. Let's go to the next one. You can see you can add names when it asks you to do that to improve grouping people, but I won't do that for now. Let's see, there's a collage automatically done from photos, and yeah, we can also create a memory. Now if you want to create the memory yourself, you can go to create, and now you can select collage, highlight video, cinematic photo, or animation. Let's do a cinematic photo. And now you can select a photo, just one for the cinematic photo. So maybe let's, instead of that, do a highlight video. Now we can select templates or select content, and you can search or just select photos. I will select one person from my photos and then do a preview. Let's see how it goes. And now, as you can see, it automatically creates a clip based off that. You can see now I can watch it. It has many photos. They're already like pre-edited, which makes it all better, easier and quicker, but you can also adjust it further. I will discard it for now. And now let's see some more things, because there's not just that. You can also find in collections that there are people grouped, which really helps you finding people by selecting people here. And now I can select a person from my photos and then see all the photos of that person that I have saved on my phone. And it works for multiple people. Now, we can also go to search and actually search for things. Like, I don't think I have, let's see if I have animals. Animal. Let's search for animal. And I do have some animal pictures here. You can see there's just like some animals here and there. So it finds them automatically. That is so helpful when you want to find something or do anything with it. So yeah, there's those people and everything. There's places, there's moments, and in moments you can actually find some days, like from different days, like let's say 9th of March or 4th of March, let's say. When I click on it, I have all the photos created on that day. Or let's say March 20th or March 14th. Then I can click on add, and now I have that moment pinned. Yeah, and those are the things. You can see some of them are automatically generated, and it groups the prettiest photos from a certain period of time. And that is basically it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Welcome, in this video I will show you how to use macro focus mode on the ultra wide lens of your Google Pixel 10a. So as for the process itself, your phone does everything automatically, so to make sure that it does it correctly, all we have to make sure of is that the software of the smartphone is updated. And to do that, go to settings, go to system settings, go to software updates, and make sure that you have installed the latest software version on your smartphone. And after that, we'll be able to open camera and to take a focus, to use a focus mode on the ultra wide camera. You just have to focus your camera on an interesting object and make sure that the flower image, flower icon appears in the top left corner of your camera. Then just select the element that you want to focus at and move your camera slightly backwards if you are being asked, and then just take a photo. And here is what it looks like. And so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching it. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in this video I will show you how to resolve sluggish multitasking issue on your Google Pixel 10a. So, in order to fix this issue, we're gonna have to increase the amount of available RAM memory on your smartphone. And this is an issue for the smartphone since it has 8 GB of RAM. Now, 8 GB of RAM is not bad at all, especially for a smartphone, but sometimes it may just get clogged with different processes running in the background, and we can easily get rid of them by going to About Phone section. Then here we're gonna have to scroll down to build number and tap it 7 times if I'm not mistaken. Then you're gonna have to enter your device's password, and then we're gonna have to go back to settings, open system, and then scroll down to developer options. Here in the developer options, we're gonna have to open running services menu. Now you can search for it manually just by scrolling down, or you can use the search bar and just search for running services here, then select them. And then if you see the process that you don't need to be running like this Mi Fitness application, then you can select it and tap stop, and this way you will unclog your device's RAM memory. And so yeah, here you can also check the amount of free RAM memory in the moment. And if this process keeps working without stopping, then we can easily fix that by going back to settings, then apps, and then in apps we're gonna have to select this application in the app menu. So let's find this Mi Fitness application and go to battery usage, and then let's disallow background usage by switching this toggle to the left, and this should remove the application from the background, and it should stop eating our device's RAM memory. And this way you can get rid of all the apps that are clogging your device's RAM memory. Now let me just check once again real quick. So let's go back to running services. Okay, so I think to fully apply this change, we're gonna have to also restart the phone. But besides, I also want to show you one important thing. So go to settings, go to storage, and make sure that you have enough of the storage available. So preferably having not clogged up, your storage not clogged up. So check whether you have at least like 20 gigabytes of available storage for the better memory distribution in your smartphone. Since if it's too clogged up, then your memory basically has no way to redistribute on your phone, and you'll constantly be getting this sluggish feeling when you're multitasking or opening several programs on your smartphone. Therefore, I highly recommend also cleaning up your storage. And you can also do this easily using their built-in assistant, which will help you free up storage by deleting some large files, downloaded files that you don't need, just like this. And let's move them. Let's move these files to bin. And let's also remove some unneeded large files from the smartphone. And this way we'll also clean up some storage. And yeah, and after that, your phone will be running much smoother. And so yeah, that's it for this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix battery drain on your Pixel 10a. So first, go over into the settings. Now in those settings, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the battery. And here in the battery, we're going to go to battery usage. Now we want to see the background time on some apps, and if it's a bit more, as you guys can see, we want to disable allow background usage. So now this app cannot use our background, and now this time will drop to 0. Here we also got the diagnostics tool. As you guys can see, we can also disable it. And we can search for apps like this, for example, messages, but as you guys can see, I cannot do anything to it. So there's some apps that you can do something to it, and sometimes there's nothing you can do. Now, what you guys want to do is next, search for apps that you don't need. For example, I don't need this app right here, so I'm gonna uninstall it. And now what you guys want to do next is go over and install AccuBattery. So if you see some red errors in there, then that means we're gonna have some problems. So go to AccuBattery on the Play Store. Make sure to ignore the sponsored apps. Go to the AccuBattery made by Digibytes. Tap install, and now it's installing. So it's only 15 megabytes, even less than that. As you guys can see, it installed pretty quick. Now we're gonna go and click open. And after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over and click finish. So this is the only error that we get, but this is the error because it's not allowed in the background all the time. And if there's nothing else, then you can leave the app and simply start restarting the phone. So hold the power button and the volume up button. Now tap on restart, and now it's restarting. So I'll see you guys in a second once the restart is done. After the restart, what you guys can do is simply go to the Authorized Service Center, because if your battery is still getting drained, then there's nothing you can do because there may be an error that user just cannot find. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to customize Material 3 Expressive UI in Android 16 on your Google Pixel 10a. So Google Pixel presents a new customization features that haven't been available before. That's basically lets us create our own UI on the phone in a couple simple steps using artificial intelligence help, of course. And to do that, we're gonna have to go to settings, then open wallpaper and style, and in this menu we'll be able to change the lock screen by selecting the lock screen and then scrolling down to lock screen settings, or we can change the home screen. Or before we do that, we'll be able to choose new wallpapers that also can be customized. So for example, we can use live effects wallpapers using any of the photos that we have on our phone. So we can just straight away grab the photo from the gallery, wait until it's downloaded, and then the AI machine will create a preset for us. So we can adjust this we can adjust the color of the background. We can adjust the shape in which we want to put this photo. We can also show the weather and change the weather on the photo and adjust the intensity of it. And we can also apply 3D effects to the photo by selecting cinematic and switching the toggle on to add the 3D motion to this photo. However, this photo is not suitable for 3D effects, so maybe let's grab another photo like this one. And as you can see, it also created a specific shape that cut out people and put them in the front of the photo. And now we can also adjust the weather that we see here. So yeah, so this one is more presentable. As you can see, the weather here looks more realistic. And now in cinematic effects, no, we still cannot apply the 3D motion to this photo, but I guess after a couple of tries, we'll definitely be able to find something that will let the photo move that when we're moving our smartphone. Now let's go to the specific customization features. So the first one we see right here is the theme pack, and yeah, we basically can download one of the available theme packs. So right now we have this SpongeBob featured themes with icons and wallpapers and sound effects, and we can also customize them. So we can use the wallpaper, one of the available ones. We can adjust the colors, the app icons too, the clock view, the GIFs to be pinned in Gboard, and the sounds also. We can also check the sounds for ringtone, alarm, and notifications, and then apply this theme pack straight to our smartphone. Then we can also adjust the clock style. So in the clock menu, we'll be able to change the style of it, the size of it, width, the color of it, and also change its position on the screen. In the shortcuts, we'll be able to select which shortcut we want to put on our device, on our device's bottom edges on the lock screen. In notifications, so we'll of course be able to adjust notifications for our lock screen. However, it's nothing new. It just looks slightly differently, but it's pretty much the same thing as we used to have on previous Android versions. And here we have more lock screen settings for more customization. Now, the real customization, in my opinion, is going on the home screen, since here we can adjust the colors and the icons, and we can actually create the icons for our smartphone right now simply by selecting the icons menu, then selecting create icon in here, and then we're gonna have to select a style, and yeah, and then for example, we can change a specific icon. For example, this one. Let's say I don't like this icon, and let's also add a comment that we want a different kind of cookies here, and then let's generate a new style. Okay, and so yeah, this way we can create custom icons that are unique for our smartphone, and then we'll be able to download this style and apply it to our screen. Now let's see what else we have here. So we have colors, we have color contrast, we have the layout too. So right now we have 4 different options to choose from, and then apply the one that we like. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how we can customize our entire smartphone in seconds and use custom icons for our smartphone thanks to these new features. And so that's basically it for this video. Thank you for watching it. If it helps you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video I will show you what to do if your interface is freezing or you're experiencing some fuzzy display issues on Google Pixel 10a. First of all, the reason could be the GPU security issue, and to resolve this issue we're gonna have to download and install the latest GPU security patch from in the settings menu. Just make sure that your device is connected to the internet, preferably via the Wi-Fi, to not waste mobile data, and then scroll down to System, go to Software Updates, check System Update, tap Check for Updates, and if you do have an update, then download and install it from the Google servers, and after that let your smartphone restart, and hopefully the issue will be resolved. Now, if you are still experiencing this issue, then it's most probably the interference with some third-party application. To check whether it is so, let's press power button and volume up keys at the same time, and hold down your finger on the power off option until you see reboot to safe mode. Tap OK and wait until your device is restarted. This will reboot the smartphone into the safe mode where no third-party applications are active, so we will at least be able to outrule the possibility of such scenario. And if you see the safe mode indicator in the bottom left corner of your device's screen, that means that you're in the right place. Now let your phone start and check whether the issue persists. And if it's still there, well, first of all, if the issue is resolved right now, then you should go to settings, you should go to apps or maybe even battery, and then check the battery usage graphs and check the applications that drain your battery the most. Those are most probably the ones that are causing this issue. And in apps menu, you can delete any of these applications just by selecting the application that you want to remove and tapping uninstall. Okay, and if you are still experiencing this issue, then in the same settings menu, check the storage, because it's most probably just clogged up with the files that you don't need. And you can either check your storage and remove the stuff that you don't need, like for example stuff from your bin, or you can use free up space option to quickly clean your device's storage. And after that, restart your smartphone, and with the storage being unclogged and no third-party applications running in the background, the issue should be gone. And so yeah, that's basically it for this video. I hope that it helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to fix slow or unresponsive optical fingerprint on your Google Pixel 10a. So first of all, make sure to clean your device's glass surface, especially in the area near your fingerprint scanner. To do that, I recommend using a piece of a microfiber cloth. If you don't have microfiber cloth around, just use a regular dry towel. And once your device's screen is clean and smooth, try checking your fingerprint scanner once again. But it's not all. If you're still experiencing this issue, then most probably you have a screen protection installed on your smartphone, and in such case we should go to display and touch settings in settings. So yeah, open the settings menu, go to display and touch, and here we're gonna have to scroll down to touch sensitivity, and here enable increased sensitivity, which is also called the screen protector mode. So yeah, enable increased sensitivity, and then check your fingerprint scanner once again, and it should become faster. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to force 120Hz smooth display on your Google Pixel 10a. To do that, first we're gonna have to open settings on our smartphone and go to display and touch menu. Then scroll down to the very bottom of this settings list and enable smooth display feature. Now this will automatically raise up the refresh rate to 120 Hz. However, it will result in increased battery consumption. So if you feel like your battery drains way too fast, then you can always disable this feature in the same settings menu. And that's it for this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Pixel 10a, and let me share with you how to fix too high gesture sensitivity on this device. So if you've got the situation that you're opening something and you're trying to do something on this edge or the second one, and you are accidentally coming back to the previous page, then I can show you how to fix it because it's quite easy. All you have to do is to change the back sensitivity gesture. And to do that, we have to open the settings. Right here, let's go to the system, which is right here, and then go to navigation mode. Here, tap on this gear icon next to gesture navigation. And as you can see here, we've got something which is called back sensitivity. And right now it is set on the standard option. So I highly recommend to simply go on low. Thanks to it, you will simply change this area. I mean, you will make it smaller, which means that your device will not react that fast to the gestures that you're doing somewhere here, which means that now we have to kind of elongate the gesture in order to actually apply it, which will be useful if you've met the situation that you're trying to do something here and your device is simply backing you up to the previous step. All right, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix no sound during calls on your Pixel 10a. So first, what you guys want to do is go over into the settings and change the call volume. What we're going to do here is we're going to go over and go to sound and vibration. Now here we got the call volume, as you guys can see here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to max it out. So my setting is already maxed out. So you guys need to make sure that yours is too. After that, what you guys want to do is go over to connected devices and go to Bluetooth preferences. And here go to Bluetooth. And make sure that use Bluetooth is disabled so there's no other devices connecting to our Pixel. Next, we got the earpiece right here. You will feel it once you touch it or just slide your finger on it. And we want to clean it with a soft brush. The soft brush does the job the best. And we want to make sure that it is clean so there's no dust blocking our way. Now, what else we're going to do is we're going to test another call or an app. So if you used the phone app before, then you can try calling up somebody again from here, or you can go over and do it on, like, let's say WhatsApp. And after that, what you guys want to do is restart the phone. So hold the power button and the volume up button. Now tap restart and the phone now is restarting. So I'll see you guys in a second once the restart is done. After the restart, what you guys want to do is, as a last resort, reset your network settings or update your software. So what you guys can do is go over to system, now go over here to software updates, and as you guys can see, my device is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you updating it. Of course, then you can scroll down to manage data and click reset options, and here click reset mobile network settings. Here you click reset settings, enter the password to make sure that it's you, and now it's done. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, don't leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to take astrophotography time lapses on Google Pixel 10a. To take a time lapse of a night sky, we're gonna have to open the native camera application on this photo, then switch to the video mode right here and select the time lapse sub mode, and then tap the gear icon in the bottom left corner and make sure to enable the night sight, and then also change the resolution to 4K. And then set your device on a tripod, face the camera to the night sky, and start making a video by tapping the shutter button. Now at the bottom you will see the current recording time and the time that will be collapsed to. And then once you're finished, just press OK, and then you'll be able to watch your time lapse. Besides, we can also take regular astrophotography photos. If you don't want to make a time lapse, then you can of course open camera, then switch to night side mode, and for astrophotography, tap the gear icon right here and make sure to enable astrophotography, adjust the timer. Once again, set your phone on a tripod for the best results and select what you want to focus on. So if you want to take a photo of a night sky, then make sure to set the focus to far. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helps you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys! Today I've got the Google Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you how you can easily maximize the 3000 nits peak brightness. So, at first, I wouldn't want to. At first, go to the settings. Here, now, once you're here, scroll down to the display and touch. Now, make sure that the adaptive brightness is enabled and enhanced HDR brightness is enabled. Thus, let me tell you something. This option, this is only available and is only triggered automatically in direct harsh sunlight or some HDR content. So just have both these options enabled. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Google Pixel 10a, and let me share with you how to clear cache and speed up your device. So you need to perform removing cache manually. We do not have a separate option that will do it automatically for all of the apps. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find the section with the apps, which are right here. Then let's tap on see all 43 apps, of course 43 in my case, and as you can see, this is the list of all available apps that we've got currently installed on our device. And what I highly recommend to do here is to open the app and go to storage and cache. As you can see here, we've got this cache section, and basically cache are files that are saved by your device, but they are not necessary for the proper usage of the app. Moreover, if the file is corrupted, then it might affect the usage of the app or the ability to actually open it. Moreover, they are occupying some memory. So what I highly recommend to do is to simply tap on clear cache, and as you can see, your device will immediately do it. And I highly recommend to do it for the apps that you're frequently using, because they will have the biggest amount of cache. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix screen flickering on your Pixel 10a. So as you guys can see, my screen is a little bit flickery, but it's only in the camera because when I see it, I do not see any flickers, but it's just how those Pixel screens react to the light. Basically, I don't want to turn my brightness up too much. I don't want to lower it, and this is the least I can do. So this is not the fix. It won't fix because of the light, but to move on, we're gonna go and adjust our brightness in these settings. We're gonna scroll up right here and go over to display and touch. We're gonna go to brightness level, and here we can increase it, decrease it. As you guys can see, it's all due to the camera. This is good. Let me quickly lower it a bit. And now what you guys want to do is go over and download the screen dimming app from the Play Store. So we're going to open up Play Store, go to search, and here search for the screen dimmer and then OLED saver. So now we're going to go over and install this app, and I'll wait for it to install. Now let's open up the app. It took a little less than 10 seconds. Let's grant the first permission to modify system settings. Now the second one to change the brightness whenever we use a keyboard or an overlay. And the last one is to grant the notifications. So we're going to enable the service, and as you guys can see, it's a bit too much. And of course it is working, as you guys can see. And now it's not even that much flickery, but of course it is bright. Now you guys can of course turn off the surface, but then you need to change the brightness manually. And after you do that, what you guys can do as a last resort is update your software to go over here, go to the system, and update your software to fix any glitches. So as you guys can see, my software is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version of the software. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In this video I will show you how to fix low light autofocus issues on your Google Pixel 10a. So first of all, we're gonna have to open the camera and check whether the camera itself is not blurry in good light conditions, or you can simply just grab a piece of a microfiber cloth if you have one around. If you don't, just use your t-shirt or any other dry towel or anything cotton made that you have around, and carefully wipe your rear camera surface. And then for better focusing, just tap on an object you want to focus on in low light conditions. Go to settings and make sure that the night sight is enabled. Also, you can set the timer on if the night sight doesn't do its work properly. And if you can, keep your phone steady. So if you have a tripod, then this would be the best option in this case, to just position your phone on a tripod and use it to take a photo. Or if you cannot, then keep your device as steady as possible while taking a photo. Besides, also go to more settings menu in camera and enable camera couch, so that you get the guided info on how to take a camera. Using this preview feature, just select an object that you want to take a photo of, and the AI helper will tell you step by step what you should do to take a good photo. And so yeah, that's basically it. Now if you are still having issues with the camera, then maybe it's clogged up with some unnecessary cache, which you can easily unclog by going to apps menu, then selecting see all apps, then here select camera, go to storage and cache, and select clear cache option, and then return to your camera and proceed by taking a better photo. And so yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching it. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video I will show you how to fix cellular service loss on your Google Pixel 10a. So if you're experiencing the cellular data service loss, then first of all, make sure that you are in an area with a good coverage in it. And if you are in a building, especially underground, then the service the SIM card or mobile data coverage will be poor in there, as well as if you are outside a city. In such case, the best solution would be just heading to the area with better coverage. And if it's not the issue, or if you cannot do that, then first of all, we can refresh network connections by swiping down the control center and enabling airplane mode for at least a couple of seconds. Then disable it and let your device re-establish the connections. And if it doesn't help you, then you can go to settings, then go to system settings. In system settings, go to reset options, and then go to Reset Mobile Network Settings and confirm. Enter your password, and then let your device re-establish network settings. So let's go to Network and Internet, SIM, and basically in a short while the mobile data connection will be re-established and the signal should improve. If it didn't happen, then you should reach out to your mobile data provider and ask if there are any outages on their site, or ask them about your mobile data plan. And so yeah, that's it for this video. I hope that it helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix auto brightness not working on your Pixel 10a. So first, what you guys want to do is disable and enable adaptive brightness again. So go over into the settings. Now in those settings, go to display and touch. And here we got the brightness level. Now you guys can simply click the adaptive brightness. And as you guys can see, it even lowered everything. So now after I disable it, then it should look a bit better. But still, this is what you guys need to do. You need to enable it again. And after that, make sure that you clean the ambient light sensor near the front camera. So we got the microfiber cloth right here. I'm going to be using it like this on my finger. And here we're going to make sure that it is clean. Now, since we know that it's clean now, what we're going to do is we're going to restart the phone to refresh the sensors. So press the power button, the volume up button, and tap restart. Now it's restarting, and I'll see you guys in a second once it's done. After the restart, what you guys can do as a last resort is update for your software to get rid of any glitches regarding your auto brightness not working. So we're going to go to the settings. Now in those settings, we're going to swipe down until we see system. And in the system, tap on software updates. As you guys can see, my device is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version of your software. And that's basically it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In this video, I will tell you what to do if your Google Pixel 10a is overheating while charging or gaming. So it's pretty much normal for your device to heat up, especially when connected to a fast charging device. So if you are using the 30 watt charging brick and an original cable and your device heats up, then it is pretty much okay to some degree. However, we can reduce this effect by first of all removing any thick cases that you may have applied on your smartphone. So if you do have a case, then remove it to improve the heat dissipation. Also very important, try avoid using your smartphone while it's charging. Just put it aside, preferably in a well ventilated area, and just wait for it to fully charge before you start using it, or at least partly charged. So the main thing is to disconnect your device from the charger before you start using it. Now for gaming, there is not much that can be done except for removing the case. However, we can also make sure that battery settings are set up properly by going to settings, battery. Then here we can go to the battery health and check your charging and optimization menu. Make sure that it's enabled and make sure that you are using adaptive charger or even 80% limit if you're willing to use it. But I think adaptive charging would be most comfortable option for most users. And yeah, so basically if you are gaming and your device is overheated, then simply put it aside. as I said, in a well-ventilated area, remove the thick case from your phone and just leave it be for another maybe half an hour and let it cool down, and then you can grab your phone again and continue your gaming progress. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video I will show you how to use Camera Coach for perfect framing on your Google Pixel 10a. So first of all, we're gonna have to open camera, go to photo mode for example, and then either tap this icon we see at the top toolbar and then turn on Camera Coach right here. But if you don't see it here, then tap on the gear icon in the bottom left corner of the screen, then tap the three dot icon to go into advanced settings, and here find Camera Coach preview feature. Turn it on, confirm, and then we will be ready to take a photo. If you didn't find this feature on your phone, make sure that the camera application is updated. Just go to Google Play Store, search for the camera application, find Pixel Camera, and make sure that this app is updated. Okay, and right now, what does it do? So what we basically have to do is align some object in a frame and then tap the Camera Coach icon. It doesn't work perfectly, however, so sometimes we're gonna need to make several attempts for it to start working, and then it will provide some options for help in taking the photo. So just select what exactly you want to capture and then select it, and it will prepare how-to steps for you. So right now it says reframe to the center of the succulent. I cannot really do that, but okay, let's go to next step. Then it says move really close to engage macro mode. Okay, and then tap on the pink petals to ensure they are sharp and well lit, and then take the photo. Okay, now the photo is taken. Let's maybe try another time. Okay, so basically this is something that we made with the AI coach from Google that helped us take this photo, and that's pretty much how it works. So hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video I will show you how to shoot in RAW format for better photo editing on Google Pixel 10a. To enable this feature on your smartphone, you have to open the native camera application and then tap the gear icon in the top left corner of the screen. Then to access more settings, tap the three dots icon in the photo settings and then scroll down until you see RAW /GPEG control. Enable this feature and then return back to photo settings. Then access them like this, and here you can select whether you want to save your photo only in a GPEG format or in RAW and GPEG, and then just take a photo. And it will be saved in the in both formats for better editing. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to fix speaker delay or low audio quality on Google Pixel 10a. So first of all, check your speaker grills that are located at the bottom of your smartphone, next to your charging port. They are pretty deep and can easily be clogged with all kinds of dust and debris. So just carefully clean them using a soft brush, maybe a smaller one. We have one right here. So just use a soft brush. Do not use any metallic objects to clean them. Just carefully wipe any kind of dust from inside your device's speaker grills. And oil. Wow. Okay. I think this will be as a decoration now. And if this doesn't help you, then go to settings, and then in settings you should check sound and vibration settings, and first of all make sure that your current media type sound is adjusted to the appropriate value, as well as the audio is playing on the phone speakers, and then scroll down to spatial audio feature and disable this feature for the phone speakers if you're experiencing audio delay, so that your device doesn't process sound way too long. So basically this will reset the audio processing algorithm, and your phone will emit sounds faster than it would do with the spatial audio enabled. If you're experiencing this feature with while you're speaking on a phone, then you can also try toggling off the clear calling feature. And that's pretty much it. Of course, you can also check system menu in settings, software updates, and make sure that your device is updated, because it's crucial for this kind of things. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching this video. If it helps you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix speaker not working on your Pixel 10a. So first, what you guys want to do is check the volume levels. So we're going to go over, and first we're going to press the volume up and hold it. This will increase the volume of our media. This is what we're interested in. We're going to go over to the settings, and now in those settings right here, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the sound and vibration, make sure that media volume, call volume is maxed out. We don't care about the rest of those three sliders, do not interest us. We are interested in two of these. Now what we're going to do is we're going to clean the speaker grills. So as you guys can see, we got these speaker grills right here. Now we want to make sure that they are clean and they are not dusty inside, because if they're dusty inside, then what can happen is simply your sound will be blocked, so we don't want it. Next, what you guys want to do is make sure that you disable Bluetooth so audio is not rerouted anywhere else. We're going to go to connected devices, connection preferences, and now Bluetooth. As you guys can see, my Bluetooth is already turned off, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you simply turning it off. Now, what you guys want to do next is restart the phone, so hold the power button and the volume up button, and here press on restart. Now the phone is restarting, and I'll see you guys in a second once the restart is done. Now after the restart, let's quickly enter the password, and as a last resort, we're going to update our software to get the latest version and to make sure that this is not a software glitch. So open settings, scroll down, and scroll to system. Here in the system, we go to software updates, and as you guys can see, my device is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version so you don't get stuck with any auto glitches laying around on your device. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily improve battery life on your Pixel 10a. So first, go over into the settings. Now here in the settings, what you guys want to do is go over into the display and touch. And here make sure that always on display in the log display category is disabled, because it only consumes your battery and we don't want it. We want to improve our battery life and not decrease it. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the after screen timeout, and here we want to set it at 15 seconds and we want to enable screen attention. So this prevents your screen from turning off if you're looking at it, and if you're not looking at it, then simply it will turn off after 15 seconds. Next, what you guys want to do is disable vibrations or haptic feedback in these settings. So of course, we also got it in the sound and vibration. We got the vibration and haptics. We want to disable it just like this. And now it's disabled. What we're going to do now is we're going to go and restrict those background app activities. We're going to go to the battery, and here, battery usage. Here we got the apps, and of course we can select them by systems, apps. Here, for example, we can choose AccuBattery, and we want to disallow the background usage. So that's how we can easily do that with every single app, almost. And as a last resort, what you guys can do is go over into the display and touch, and here enable the dark theme. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Pixel 10a, and let me share with you how to turn off ads and their personalization. So let's begin with opening the settings, and let's start with network and internet. Let's tap on it. Then let's go to private DNS and mark private DNS provider hostname. Right here in this section, we have to enter dns.adguard.com and tap on save. Thanks to it, your device will limit the advertisements. Moreover, after getting back to the settings, let's go to Google Services, which is at the very top, then go to All Services, and here go to Ads. So here we've got something which is called advertising ID, and let me explain how it works. So let's pretend you were looking for a specific item, like for example a lamp. You wanted to buy it to your living room. After searching, your device will show you a lot of advertisements which are advertising basically this app or the app versions, lamp variations, the offers with different lamp prices, different shops, etc. So this is what advertising ID does. It basically tracks what you're looking for, what you're searching for, and then it will show you relevant advertisements. So you can simply tap on Reset Advertising ID and tap on Confirm, and then delete advertising ID and tap on delete. So basically this operation will not necessarily limit the number of advertisements that you see. However, they will not be that much personalized, which is also great. Another thing that I highly recommend to do is to remove notifications, because sometimes we've got the apps that are showing us the advertisements here in the notification center. So if you've got that kind of app, simply find it and tap on it and go to App Info. Here, let's go to notifications, and as you can see, right here we've got the right here we've got kind of the categories of the alerts of the notifications that we usually receive. And if you can, if it is available in the app information, I highly recommend to check for the category that is somehow connected with the advertisement. So for example, payments, deals, and recommendations sounds like an advertisement. So all you have to do is to tap on the switcher next to it to completely turn off this category, thanks to which you will not see the advertisements in the notifications. Of course, if you don't really need the notifications from this app at all, for example, it is a game or whatever, you can simply turn off all of the notifications just by tapping on the switcher at the very top. And as a last resort, I also wanted to recommend checking the ad blocks. Simply go to the Play Store, enter the ad block, and check available options. And I know that it might be obvious for some of you, but I just wanted to mention that option because nowadays we do not have only the ad blocks that are connected with a specific browser or the browsers with ad blocks built in, but we've got also separate ad blocks, like for example the ad block for Android itself or the content blocker overall. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in today's video I would like to show you how to use the AI photo editing magic on Google Pixel 10e. Okay, I think it's time that we just head into the Photos app and see if I have any photos whatsoever, and if I do, let's edit them. So let's go to collections and go on this device. I do not have any photos, so I'll just quickly take them. Okay, so the first feature, let's go to Google Photos, of course. The first feature is going to be best take, and it's a cool feature. It works on pictures of people. It can be a picture of one person or of multiple people, and of course it gives best results when there's multiple people. I'll explain how it works with multiple people later, but first let's see it with one person, because that's what I have in my gallery. You can see I do like this photo, but I do prefer the face from that photo. But let's say like this one, let's act like this one is in a different pose, or better lighting, or better framing, whatever. And I just want to paste that face onto that photo. What I can do is tap on edit, then go to actions and find best take. Now let's wait a moment and it'll try finding similar shots so I can swap the face to like the same person but from a different take. And now as you can see, I can easily swap the face, which is super easy, and it makes our photos better. And now, why it's good with multiple people. Let's say you've taken 5 photos, and on each of the photo, one person blinked and the others didn't. And on each photo, it's a different person. Then you can just swap the people so everyone has open eyes and they are not currently blinking on that photo, which is great, wonderful. And yeah, you don't need to worry about making sure no one has blinked on the photo anymore. Now it's time for another feature that we have. Let's try selecting a different photo. I will try to select maybe this one or this one. Now let's frame it and edit it, just so everything is edited, like ready to post on Instagram, because this photo doesn't look yet quite ready. Let's click on edit, then AI enhance. That's all you need to do. No real struggle, no real effort, completely effortless. As you can see, it takes a little moment, but it is worth it. It gives you multiple choices of like done stuff. And yeah, this is one of the cropped photos. This like edited, because it can be cropped. It can have changed colors. You can see this one has a blurred background, or has people cut out in the background, which is also sometimes useful, right? Now this one is cropped, and I do like it the most. Now there's another option, so we did get quite a few options here, and I will choose this one and save it as a copy. Now I could post it to an Instagram post. Now it's time for another part, which we can do with, let's say, this photo. If we click on edit, and now we can go to actions, and in actions we have lots of things. First of all, magic eraser. Now in magic eraser you can actually erase elements from a photo that you don't want, like people that are in the photo and you don't want them in that photo. or whatever else happened on the photo, honestly. Now let's wait a moment until the tool loads, and now it's loaded. I can now circle or tap or brush an object to erase it. Now you can see here's my Google Pixel, and here's some Samsung and iPhone box. Let's say first let's remove the Samsung box. What I can do is just circle around it. Let's refine the selection because, it's not the whole one selected currently. Okay, let's say it's quite okay. Now click on Done and tap on Erase. Let's wait a little moment and it'll be erased shortly. And it has disappeared. The fingers are a little weird, but I could just like redo it, like remove this weird part here. AI struggles with fingers a lot. Let's try maybe the iPhone now. I will also try to erase this finger because without the iPhone it will look pretty weird. We don't want that. So let's circle around the phone and the finger like that. And let's see if it erases it. And it did. Now the hands are weird because it's AI, but it's erased. So if it was like somewhere in the background, it would be okay. If we did something less like panned stuff, then it would be, of course, like easier for the phone. And now let's do more stuff in the AI. You might have noticed that this photo was blurry, and we do not want blur on photos unless it's intentional. Let's say it wasn't. Just click on Edit, Actions, and select Unblur. Now it is going to remove blur from your photos. Now, as you can see, now it's 0% unblur, so it's the original. And as I turn it up, it gets sharper. So now the picture isn't blurred anymore. I can, of course, adjust it so it's not fully unblurred. And I do like it at like 50% because at 100% it does look artificial. But at 50, it just looks less blurred and more, just better. Now it's time to move objects because we can also move objects. Let's say I want to move this poster because this wall feels a little empty here, and maybe this poster could be moved somewhere else. What I can do is simply circle around it. Now drag it, and I can also resize it. Now let's tap on move. It will be pasted there and removed from the other place. And as you can see, it got moved. Now let's approve it. And let's see what else can we do. And that was basically it in those AI features. Besides that, everything else is... You can change sky styles if you have a picture of a sky. So I'll maybe do it if I find it. Okay, there's a picture from a park. And now let's click on Edit. Let's see what the styles do because I haven't tried it yet, honestly. Yeah, you can change the color of the sky itself. You can make it more luminous, radiant, or amber, airy. Yeah, so that is great. You can see it doesn't like over dramatically process the photo. It does change not only the lighting of the sky, but also lighting of the environment. So it looks very natural that way. I like it on amber, honestly. And yeah, that is so cool. But it doesn't like add clouds or stuff like that. So it's also not artificial. You could also change the skin tone, the blue tone here, but those things aren't like that much AI anymore. And yeah, that is basically it when it comes to AI features. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix microphone not working on your Pixel 10a. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and clean the microphone port with a non-metallic tool. This is very important because we want to make sure that our port is clean. And after we clean our microphone port, what we're going to do is we're going to test the mic in a voice recorder app. So as you guys can see, we got the recorder right here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click get started right here, allow us to send the notifications, and here you guys can back up your recordings. I'll keep it offline and click not now. Here, as you guys can see, simply we are recording now. This is actually our voice. We got the speech right here, as you guys can see, and now when we stop talking, then the line should just go straight. So even the pitch disappeared. As you guys can see, we got the transcript, and now what we're going to do is we're going to stop the recording because we made sure that everything works perfectly fine. So I'll stop the recording. Here we got it, and we can simply delete it now because we know that the microphone is working. But if yours isn't, what you guys want to do is restart the phone first. We want to reset the system, you refresh the system. So we're going to press the power button, the volume up button, and tap restart. And now it's restarting. So I'll see you guys in a second once the restart is done. After the restart, what you guys want to do is go over and update your software to fix any glitches. So we're going to enter the password. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the phone to turn back on. And we're going to go to the settings. Now in those settings, we're going to scroll a bit down until we see the system. Now in the system, we have software updates, and as you guys can see, my device is up to date. But if yours isn't, then I recommend you updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version so you do not struggle with any old glitches on your device. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Guys, Google has released the Pixel 10a, and honestly, it feels like they just sold me the Pixel 9a all over again. Same chip, same camera, same screen, and yet, I think this is one of the best phones for its price right now. So let's figure out why that is. I've been using this phone as my main device for the second week now, and I want to talk not about the specs, you can find those online without me, but about what it's like in everyday life. What I liked, what annoys me, and whether it's even worth considering if you already have the Pixel 9. The first thing I noticed is that it finally sits properly on the table. If you remember, the 9A had that camera that stuck out, and the phone would always wobble whenever you tapped on it. They've fixed that here. The camera module is more recessed, and it's such a small thing, but it really makes everyday use more pleasant. As for the materials, it's plastic, but not that cheap kind of plastic that you immediately want to hide in a case. It's pleasant matte, comfortable to hold in your hand, and I use it without a case. And so far, not a single scratch, which honestly surprises me. The screen is a 6.1-inch OLED, and on paper, it hasn't changed compared to last year. But here's the thing, the brightness in sunlight has noticeably improved, reaching up to 2000 nits peak. I was out during the day, using navigation, and I didn't have to cover the screen with my hand to see anything. One downside is that it's 60 Hz. In 2026, when even budget Samsung phones come with 90 or even 200, it's noticeable. It's not that everything lags, but when you're scrolling through a feed or something long, the difference from 90 Hz is noticeable. If you've previously used a phone with a high refresh rate, you'll have to get used to this. The camera, and this is probably the most interesting part. The hardware is exactly the same, 48 megapixels for the main camera, 13 for the wide angle, and that's it. But Google improves their processing algorithms every year, and you can really feel the difference. Night shots have become clearer, portrait mode separates the subject from the background better, and overall the photos look as if you put some effort into editing them, even though you just pressed a button. By the way, the new camera coach feature is when Gemini gives you real-time tips. The lighting is bad here, turn around, take a step back. It sounds like something useful, but personally, I turned it on, tried it a couple of times, and then forgot about this feature. Maybe it's okay for those who are just starting to take photos, but if you already have at least some understanding of how lighting and composition work, you don't need it. Zoom goes up to 8 times. Up to 2 times, everything is fine. Nothing gets blurry. After that, it's digital zoom, and there's nothing to catch there. The quality drops significantly, but that's to be expected at this price point. But the battery here really surprised me. 5,100 milliamp hours, and here it's not just for show. I consistently charge the phone once every 1.5 to 2 days without any power-saving mode or any special tricks. Just regular use, messengers, YouTube, camera, and navigation. The charging is 30 watts. It's not a record, of course, but it gets to 50% in about 30 minutes, and for me that's more than enough. You put it on charge in the morning while you're getting ready, and it easily lasts until the evening. Now about the processor. And here there are some questions. It has a Tensor 4G, that's last year's chip. People expected the G5, but no, it didn't arrive. 8 GB of RAM seems fine, but it's already starting to feel like a limit. Because of this, some AI features only work through the cloud, and others, like notification summaries and call notes, aren't available at all. They require more resources. Gemini is here, it works, it helps with everyday tasks, but it's not the full set you'll get on the regular Pixel 10. Keep that in mind. Okay, to sum up. If you have a Pixel 9a and you're wondering whether you should upgrade, no, you shouldn't. The difference is minimal. You'll hardly notice it in everyday use. If you have something older, a 7 or an 8, then the upgrade will be noticeable. The battery, the screen, the camera, the overall smoothness, all of that is noticeably better. If you're switching from an iPhone to Android and want to try something from the Google ecosystem for $500, I don't see a better option right now. 7 years of updates, pure Android, a camera that just works without unnecessary settings. At this price point, it basically has no competitors right now. If you want a closer look at the camera, we have a separate video with shooting tests. The link will be on the screen. Subscribe. See you.
Hello! In this video I'm going to show you the real-time AI translation features on Google Pixel 10e. Okay, so before we begin to see all the features, let's go ahead and simply enable that in the settings, make sure it's enabled and the languages are downloaded so we can begin to use it without any further problems. So to do that, let's go to settings, then system, then go to live translate. Now make sure it's enabled, translate to your selected language. I have it set to English, of course. Then you can select translate from, and I have it set to French and Polish, just because French supports more options and Polish is the language that I know, so that's why it's there. Although I think that I've been testing the feature for some time already, and the interpreter mode, it's really like something you don't need to pay attention to because it doesn't work. Really, like it doesn't. I'll show you an alternative which doesn't use the live translate feature, which is also an interpreter, so don't worry about that. But first, let's go to those 3 things that are mentioned here. It's going to be messaging, live caption, and camera. So first, let's go to messaging. I will start a conversation, so I'll just quickly send myself a message from another phone. And I should receive it shortly. Yeah, as you can see, it is there. And now, shortly, I should see a question whether I want to translate it. But if I don't see it here at the top, what I can do is press and hold on a message, then copy it. Now I should be seeing it. Well, as you can see, I did not see it after copying, which is weird. I'll just make sure that French here. Okay, I did hear something happening. Okay, yeah, I saw it. So I can click on translate to English, and now my whole conversation is translated to English. So if I received another message, then you will see that it's in French currently for whatever reason. Let's go back to French and English. Shouldn't it translate bonjour as like whatever? At this point, that is a little embarrassing. Okay, now it works. You can see it works. So yeah, that's great. It did translate. Now, if you want, you can send a message in that person's language by clicking here on the keyboard on those 4 squares in top left corner, then selecting translate. Now, select your language as the first one and the recipient's language as the second one. Now, you can write something like I'm fine, thanks, and it will translate it immediately and you can just send it. So that makes it all pretty easy to navigate through. If you want, you can hide the translation whenever you want by tapping on the down arrow at the top of your screen where the translation is shown and select hide translation for now. Then tap hide, and as you can see, it is now all hidden. And now I presume that when I press and hold and copy, I can either translate the copy text to just translate one message, which is cool, but I can also tap on 3 dots here and select translate all messages in this chat. Now, it has also translated my own message, which is great. So I don't need to guess what I typed. It's a longer conversation. I can easily deduct what was said by me. Now let's jump into another feature. The next feature is going to be camera. And what I mean by that is I don't know if it works in the camera app. I haven't tested it yet here, but I've tested it in some different places. As you can see, there are some messages here. I'll just point on them. And well, it doesn't do anything. Of course, it does not. Like, why would it? But when I go to Google Camera, which is the button right here, you can see this camera on the bar of Google, or you can just go into the Google app and find it here. Then I should be able to now point on the image and it'll tell me translate. So I'll do it. And now it has translated. There's hey, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. So yeah, it has translated, automatically selected French as the language, and that's how you can do it. Now, another thing is that you can also technically translate websites. So I'll just quickly open a website. And of course, you can translate pages fully, but let's say it's not a page, but rather it's a Facebook post or something. Then what you can do is press and hold on the bottom of your screen to open the open Google Translate. That is circle to search. You could actually circle, but it doesn't matter. Click on this button here, and now it translates the full screen, and you can see it does everything, but you can also start scrolling and it'll start translating every part of what you have here. So that is cool. As you can see, everything is translated. And let's go out of that. So that is another feature. But now it's time for even cooler features, which are going to be, it works, for example, in YouTube or any other media that you're playing. Let's open YouTube app, which I have lost now. Where's YouTube? Okay, it's here, sorry. Okay, there's a video of our channel, and as you can see, automatically I have it enabled. That's why it does that. But let's translate to English. I'll explain the whole feature in a moment. And as you can see, it does the text in the selected language in English, even though everything here is being said in Polish, because here we do have channels in different languages. Now it's time to actually see how to use it. So that is a live caption, and you need to enable it. To enable it, click on the volume up or down button, and then you'll see this button right here, which is caption, live caption. When you click on it, you will enable it. When you hold on. When you press and hold, nothing happens. So okay, when you have it enabled, it works, but you need to also set it up to make sure it all works the way you want it to. So that will honestly, I don't know where it is. But you can also access it. I'll access it from the quick menu because I have it added here. Or let's find it here because I can actually show you that way. It's in accessibility, makes sense. In accessibility, you can find live caption somewhere. Yeah, here. And now make sure it's enabled. And languages and translation, you can add languages here. You can see I have it selected to English, French, and Polish. So, and it will be translated to English. So now whenever there is speech recognized, you will see it is translated whenever I decide to translate it. Yeah, okay. So that is it. Whenever you want to disable it, just click here and it's done. Now another part to see is the interpreter, as I said, and that's not a Google like Pixel specific feature, so it is marketed as one, but it doesn't really work. So let's just do Google Translate because it works here. Basically in Google Translate, if you go to conversation mode, as you can see now, it is listening to me in English, and it is translating live to French. Now, another part is that I can switch to any language whatsoever, and it's not just a few selected ones. It doesn't need to necessarily be downloaded because conversation mode only works with internet connection. And yeah, that's the only way for now. But yeah, you can select like any language, and it works in both languages, which means it recognizes which language is being spoken right now. And I can demonstrate that on the example of Polish language, because as I speak in English, you can see it is currently translating to Polish, and it does that pretty well, I think. Yeah, it does. A teraz czas na moją odpowiedź po polsku. And as you can see, it did go pretty well. It did actually translate it properly. Now, another part of that interpreter mode is that you can click something like that. So one person is on the other side, and you just see your language there, and it'll be like slightly blue when it's someone else speaking, and white when you see your own speech. Then we can get out of that. Now, it is time for the last part, which I haven't tested yet, so I'm not sure whether it works properly, but I'm excited to see that, and it's going to be a call. Let's do a call. And let's see how it works, of course. So, let's answer it. Cześć, co u ciebie? Okay, it doesn't do anything, as you can see. Because I have the live caption. Because it just uses live caption. Let's do caption call. Cześć, co u ciebie? Słyszysz mnie? Okay, I didn't recognize Polish. Download Chinese. Was I speaking Chinese? Okay, never mind. Maybe it works, but I just don't want to spend too much time. You can try it out on your own. I've just shown you how to do it, just in case you want to try it out. I wouldn't use it myself. I just don't see the point in it, but if you need it, then you can try it out, because it'll probably be useful if it works. Okay, now that's it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix screen rotation not working on your Pixel 10a. So first, what you guys want to do is enable auto rotate in the quick settings. So open it from this side. Now open it once more, and here we have it. As you guys can see, this is the auto rotate, and now this is the auto rotate again. This is enabled now, and what we're going to do is we're going to tilt the phone to test the gyroscope in different apps. So we're going to start off with the Play Store. Now, as you guys can see, it works perfectly fine. We can do the Gmail, we can do photos, we can do YouTube, and as you guys can see, everything works. Even the camera, as you guys can see, even the camera works perfectly fine. And of course, we got the Chrome, we got the messages, and we got the phone app. So we know that everything works from here. And if yours is not working properly, what you guys want to do is simply restart your phone to reset the sensors. So press the power button, the volume up button, tap restart, and now it's restarting. So I'll see you guys in a second once the restart is done. Now, after the restart, what you guys want to do is go over and update your software to fix any sensor issues. So let's go over and unlock our phone. Let's go over into the settings, and now after going into the settings, we're gonna scroll a bit down until we see the system. Now, we got the software updates right up top here, and what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that it says your device is up to date right here. So I am on the latest version, but if you're not, then update it. It's very important to get rid of any old glitches. That's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, don't leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix headphones not detected on your Pixel 10a. So, as you guys can see here, we got no not the USB-C port, but the 3.5mm jack port. So if you're using USB-C headphones, then you can clean the charging port. We all know that it is at the bottom. We want to make sure that it's not dirty inside, because dust can block a lot of the connection. And what we're going to do next is we're going to restart the phone. So hold the power button and the volume up button, tap on restart, and now the phone is restarting. So I'll see you guys in a second once the restart is done. Now, after the restart, what you guys want to do is, if you're using an adapter, so USB-C to 3.5mm jack adapter, make sure you're using an original one or a certified one. It's very important that you do not use a cheap adapter, because it can break down any second and you will have no idea when or why. Next, you guys can of course try another pair of headphones and see if that works out. If not, then you got a problem with your port or an adapter. And what you guys can do next is simply update your phone's software. But I'll get into that just now. Let me show you real quick. We're gonna go over and go to System, now Software Updates, and as you guys can see, your device is up to date. Let me quickly lower the brightness. Excuse my screen if it will flicker a little bit more, but this is how pixels react to the camera. Now, my software is up to date, but if yours isn't, I recommend you updating it. And let's move on to the Bluetooth headphones. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over and go to Connected Devices, Connection Preferences, and Bluetooth. Now, if your Bluetooth is enabled, turn it off and turn it on again. This is very important. And after that, what you guys want to do is make sure that you charge your headphones fully. It's very important, because once you charge them up to 60%, they won't connect. But once you charge them up to 100, they connect without any issues. You can also forget them and repair them. It's totally up to you if you do that. And you can also avoid another device interference. So if another device is using the same headphones, then maybe the headphones are connecting there instead of your Pixel. So that's also bad. You want to make sure that those headphones are only connected here. And lastly, what you guys can do is go over to settings. And then in the settings, we're going to scroll a bit down until we see the system. Scroll all the way down to reset options. And now reset Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. After you do that, as you guys can see, everything will be reset. And that's it for the video. So I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to turn on face Unblur for action photos on Google Pixel 10a. So first of all, we're gonna have to open the Photos application and select a photo of a person with their face being slightly blurry. So I have one prepared, though I think it's rather way too blurry, so this feature will not do miracles with the photo, but let's see what it does. So all we have to do is tap the edit icon on the toolbar, then select adjust, and then select unblur effect. The effect will be applied automatically, and all we have to do to adjust it is basically select the intensity of the effect. Then tap done, and let's see what it did. So let's save this image as a copy, and here is the previous photo, and here is the result. So as you can see, there are too many artificial effects that it applied, but still with a slightly blurry photo it would work much better. So that's basically how you use this feature. Thank you for watching this video. If it helps you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to use Add Me to put yourself in group photos on Pixel 10a. So first of all, we're gonna have to open the camera application on the smartphone, then select the photo mode, and in the photo mode, swipe to Add Me feature. So then, as it says right here, you're gonna have to take the photo, leave some space for yourself, and after that, hand your camera, after taking a photo, hand your camera over to someone else from the group, and then just take your position in the photo and let them take another one. So you take the first photo, of course, by pressing the shutter icon, and then you hand your phone over to the next person, and they will take the photo with you, and the AI will generate an image of you being simultaneously with everyone else in the group. So you basically make a group photo with yourself in it, and that's basically how you do it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to enable extreme battery saver and expand your battery lifetime up to 120 hours on a single charge. To do that, we're gonna have to open settings on the smartphone, then scroll down to battery menu, open it, and then go to battery saver, and let's enable extreme battery saver. After enabling this feature, we can also adjust the extreme battery saver by selecting the applications, the essential applications that we want to be used while the extreme battery saver is active, and the rest of the applications will be inactive. If you want to add another application to the applications that you'll be able to use during extreme battery saver's work, just add a plus next to the ones that you are gonna need. And then to enable battery saver and extreme battery saver, switch the toggle to the right. And that's it. Right now, the extreme battery saver is active. We can only use the application that we chose to in this mode. And so yeah, this way we'll be able to extend our battery life up to 120 hours. And to disable battery saver, just switch this toggle to the left. And that's how you do it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to use Audio Magic Eraser in videos on Google Pixel 10a. To do that, we're gonna need to open a recorded video in Google Photos application. So let's go to Collections, Videos, and then let's grab a random video from here. Let's grab this one. And now to erase unneeded noises, we're gonna have to tap Edit and then wait until the video is loaded. So it seems that it has been sitting in the cloud. Okay, so now that the edit features are here, let's select audio and then let's go to audio eraser and then tap OK. Then the audio image will be created. We're just gonna need to wait for a while. And now here it will identify the noise levels, the speech levels, and we'll be able to reduce each of them separately.
Now, we are simply recording with it. So as you guys can see, now whenever I grab the phone, we can move around, and now
so as you can hear,
with it.
After reducing the noise levels, the voice stays untouched, but it sounds much clearer than it did in the original video. And then whenever you want to change save changes after making them, just tap Save Copy right here. So like this, and then let's save a new video, and after that we'll get the new video with adjusted sound settings. And that's how you do it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to use Auto Best Take for flawless group photos on Google Pixel 10a. Now, quick notice, this feature can be used after you took a group photo, or even better, a series of group photos, and you cannot decide on the best photo that you took so that everyone looks great in it. Basically, all you have to do is just grab this collection or grab this series of photos, open one photo in this series. So for example, here we have 3 different photos that are similar to each other, and now for example we will take this one and we'll try to adjust it using AI to make a perfect image out of it. Tap Edit and then select Actions on the toolbar below, then select Best Take option and let your photo find similar shots to improve the general photo quality. And as you can see, it simply replaced the face of one of the participants in this photo to make it look better. Now if you tap OK, we'll be able to save this photo as a copy in our album. And that's basically how you do it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you what to do if your battery percentage on Google Pixel 10a is stuck at 1%. So if you're having incorrect battery status on your smartphone, the first thing that you should do is restart the phone regularly, just by pressing power button and volume up key at the same time and selecting restart, or holding these two buttons together until your phone shuts down, and then just wait until the smartphone is restarted. And if after the restart the problem isn't resolved, then we can go to settings on your smartphone. Then in settings, check the battery menu, and here we can enable or disable battery percentage. As a temporary solution, you can add battery widget, which you can select in the same menu and add it to your home screen, which should show your battery percentage normally. Also go to battery saver and enable adaptive battery, or at least toggle this feature on and off, and then see if any of these help you. And if nothing helps, then most probably your device is just outdated, or it has a security bug that most probably was already fixed or will be fixed in the near future. So just go to System, Software Updates, and check for available software updates for your device. And if you don't have any, then at this point, I hope that your issue is already resolved. And if you do have an update, then download and install it, and then let your smartphone restart to apply changes. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helps you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to use Call Assist to screen spam calls on Google Pixel 10a. So to do that, you're gonna have to open the phone application on your smartphone, then tap the three lines icon in the top left corner of the screen, and then select Settings in here. Then in Settings, in Call Assist menu or category, select Caller ID and Spam. Enable Seeing Caller and Spam ID to identify business and spam numbers, and to filter them automatically, just switch the second toggle to the right too. And that's how you do it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to enable theft protection on Google Pixel 10a. To do that, we're gonna have to open Settings on our smartphone, then scroll down to Security and Privacy menu and open it. And then here we're gonna have to go to Device Unlock menu. Make sure to set up a screen lock, at least for your device, for this feature to be enabled. Then go to Theft Protection, so it's the last option in this menu. And then here we're gonna have to enable Theft Detection Lock. Now this feature will lock your device if someone abruptly takes your device and then starts speeding away. Your screen will automatically lock. And you can also enable offline device lock, so this will basically lock your device when it's offline for a while. And yeah, you can also enable and set up an identity check, which will help you identify whether it's you using your smartphone. And to make sure that the theft detection feature works, make sure to go back to Security and Privacy, then go to More Security and Privacy, and here go to Trust Agents, and make sure that the Theft Protection Agent is enabled. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helps you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you what to do if the camera application is crashing or freezing on your Google Pixel 10a. In such case, we're gonna have to go to settings on this phone, then open the apps menu, and then find our glitchy camera application. So I presume that it's the native one, which we can find right here. And now to resolve this issue, go to storage and cache, try clearing cache, and if after clearing the cache of your camera the app is still glitchy, you can also clear the data or the storage. However, this option will also reset your camera settings. So if you don't want to reset your camera settings, you can go the other way around. But I mean, clearing the storage will definitely fix your camera issue. But if you don't want to reset settings, you can simply restart your phone and clear temporary memory of your phone by pressing power button and volume up keys at the same time, and selecting restart, and then waiting until the smartphone is restarted. And when the phone is restarted with camera cache cleared, the camera application should start working normally again. So just go to the camera app and start using it again. At this point, the issue should be resolved. If not, then probably you just stumbled upon some security bug, which can be resolved if you simply update your device to the latest software version, which can be done once again in settings by going to system menu in here, and then go into software updates. Of course, make sure that your device is connected to the internet. Go to system update, let your smartphone check for updates, and if you do have an update to install, then download and install the latest security update for your smartphone. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys! Today I've got the Google Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you how to fix the Wi-Fi not working in this device. So, actually the first thing that you need to do is to open the settings in your device. Now you need to go straight to the Wi-Fi over here, network or internet, and internet. And now disable Wi-Fi. Wait 10 to 20 seconds, and after this time, turn the Wi-Fi back on. Now, everything should be working fine. If it doesn't, tap the gear icon near your Wi-Fi network, tap forget, wait 10 to 20 seconds, select the same one, and try to connect. If it does work, that's nice. If it still doesn't, you need to go to the next thing. So, hold the power button and volume up. Restart. Now we are restarting our device, and after this everything should be working fine. If it still isn't working fine after this restart, what you should do is to contact the device support because your device is broken. But the thing you need to do before is to restart your router and restart your router, or just reset all the settings that are here. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to record 4K videos with 60 FPS refresh rate on Google Pixel 10a. First of all, let's open the native camera application and switch from the photo mode to video right here. Then tap the settings icon, and in the resolution select 4K, and in FPS we can select 60. Then we can also adjust the video stabilization. We can lock it, for example, and we can enable or disable flash. And so right now we'll be able to start recording videos with 60 FPS in 4K resolution. So let's record such a video, then let's check a result. Here's what it looks like.
60 FPS in 4K resolution. So let's record.
And if we go to details, we'll be able to see that this video was recorded in 4K in 4K resolution, and it also takes 56 megabytes despite being 6 seconds long. And so yeah, that's how we do it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, today I've got the Google Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you how to fix the Google Assistant isn't available for this account during the setup of your phone. So as you can see, here we are after the process of connecting to the Wi-Fi. And if you see this or if you see the alert, just go to the Wi-Fi. And now once you are here in the Wi-Fi, you need to here tap Setup Offline. Here continue. If you don't see this option, you need to tap on your network over here. Wait a minute, not on the different network, enter the wrong password, and here quickly go to continue. But as you can see, we have here the Setup Offline options, so tap continue here. And now here we can set up in. I'll skip this process. We can here allow for every Google thing, limited warranty, get peace of mind, something like this. Here they have some tutorial for the gestures, and that should be it. This is all. You need to just set up your phone without internet. Goodbye.
Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to use live translation in text messages on Google Pixel 10a. First of all, to enable this feature, you're gonna need to insert a SIM card into your smartphone, and after that go to Settings, scroll down to System menu. Then in System menu, we're gonna have to scroll down to Live Translate feature and turn it on. If you don't see it here, in the same System menu, you can check Software Updates and check whether your software is up to date. Then to use this feature, just open the regular text application, and then if you want to translate any image in here, you're gonna have to download the language that you want to translate from. So go back to Settings, go to System, go to Live Translate feature, and here we can add a language to translate from. So this message was in Polish, so let's add this language here, and we're gonna be translating to English. Let's wait for the Polish package to be downloaded. Okay, now let's return to the Messages application. And right now we should be able to see the translation option right here. So we can select English, and this will translate the message that we received. And so that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helps you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Pixel 10a, and let me share with you how to use secret codes on this device. So let's begin with the shortest codes. We have to open the dialer and enter a first code, which is *#06#. And thanks to this code, we are provided with both the main numbers of this device and a serial number. Let's tap on OK, and now another code, which is also pretty similar to the previous one. It is *#07#, and thanks to it, we can check the regulatory labels. Tap on OK, and now another code, which is actually quite interesting. It is *#7287# or ###. And here we are in the diagnostic, so basically you can check your own device. I'm not sure why you cannot really see that. It is too bright. Oh, so it is controlled by the top up. So it is controlled by this service. So unfortunately, I cannot really show you how to do it. Let me just tap on confirm, and let me simply explain what happens here. Basically, here we've got the pixel diagnostics. So you can either go through full diagnose, so you can diagnose your whole device, or you can choose specific groups, specific categories, like for example, the camera, audio, screen, others, like fingerprint, vibration, or other defects. Basically, the whole idea of this feature is that you're checking specific components of your device. So, for example, I'll pick touch panel. So here we've got the information that we have to plug the charger to check and swipe across the entire screen. So let me start screen, not skin. And now we've got the green color all across the screen, and we have to simply swipe across the screen to reveal this white color. And thanks to it, check whether all of the areas are sensitive to our touch. So whether basically the touch option works perfectly fine. So just let me do it quickly. And this is how it works. This is how those tests look like. So to be honest, highly recommend to check them and check at the same time your whole device. We have to plug the charger to check again. I don't want to. Yeah, so let me just turn it off. Another code which you can use is *##. What happened? *##. I don't know what's happening. *##. 4636 ###. And here we are in the testing mode, so in the phone information. We can check usage statistics, Wi-Fi info, and phone info. So just tap on the specific option, and here we've got the information, like for example, data service, voice service, or the run ping test. I mean, you can run ping test here. Of course, you will be able to see all of those informations if you've got your SIM card inserted. I do not have one, that's why we cannot really check that. After tapping on the 3 dots icon, we can also enable data connection or view service dialing numbers. Of course, Wi-Fi information, so API configuration and the status. So here you've got technical information about the Wi-Fi. You can check the SSID or network ID, for example, and run ping test. Usage statistics, so basically the list of apps that you've been using with the usage time. And we just got back to the dialer, so that's all right. Another code that I can show you is *##, 426 # or ###. And here we are in the diagnostic, so you can check the server, host port, time connected, or signal level should also appear right there. We can tap on events, and here we've got some further details. After tapping on the 3 dots icon, we can show advanced view. Just tap on it and tap on the status. And here we've got much more information. So for example, the heartbeat, last ping, or HB algorithm. And let me show you the last code for today's video. I do not have my Google account added to the device, and that's why we will not really see a lot of information, but highly recommend to check it. It's *##, 225 ###. And here we've got the calendar information. So basically here we've got all of the events gathered in one place. So we can check some family events, some holidays in your country should also appear right here, or events attached to your mail. So this is quite a nice place to check the exact amount of specific events and the number of events in specific category, because unfortunately we cannot enter the category itself. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In front of me is a Google Pixel 10a, and today I will show you a couple tweaks and tricks you can do on this device. So, to get started, let's open up our settings. And we can start off by going into display and touch. That's a weird kind of separation done newly on, I guess, pixels. But in case in here, we have a couple nice options. We have things like enhanced HDR brightness, and wow, that is that is pretty damn interesting. Now this doesn't look much on a recording, as I can kind of see it on the little viewfinder right there, but in person this looks pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. As the brightness that is right here, it makes the entire screen just looks kind of way too dim. But it basically tries to boost up the brightness of HDR images. And HDR is high dynamic range, so the one where you have like bright stuff. Now this one just straight up like blasts everything with brightness, so it seems like it's akin to just doing this. Actually kind of curious, let me test out something out of just funness. Okay, so you can kind of see this effect now. Now it doesn't look as weird now with the lower brightness. When you kind of like bring it up, that's where it just starts to look funky. Anyway, so that's one thing. You can also change the intensity, as you can see right here, to be a little bit more or less depending on what you want. But in general, if you have some kind of HDR content that you're watching, primarily there will be movies through possibly Netflix or other sources, it would bring up the brightness to this kind of level. And sometimes this might be a little bit too much for you, so you can either edit through brightness slider or by changing it right here. Now, moving further down, we have dark mode right here, which, because this device uses an AMOLED display, is that black? No, it's actually not, so never mind. It's not going to get you any kind of better battery life. So typically, you would have the option to turn it on to get a better battery life as well, but let's test it out. Oh, nope. Okay, yeah, so there is, at least for the settings purposes and stuff like that, this won't be giving you much more battery life. Now this isn't as visible in the camera, but in person you can definitely see that this kind of background around these is not fully black. Now on camera it does kind of look like it's exactly the same kind of shade as the bezel, and it's not illuminated, but in reality, looking at it personally, it is illuminated. Now this matters because any kind of luminescence coming from the display means that it needs to be powered. Power means that it's consuming more battery. Now dark mode isn't only going to affect it in places like this, but there will be some sections where you open up some kind of application, possibly YouTube, and YouTube, at least in around here, is using fully kind of black background from what I can tell, which is going to be off. So that's going to get you a little bit better battery life. And obviously it also gives you this nice dark mode. And additionally in there you could see we do have the option to set it up on a schedule, so it would automatically switch from light to dark mode based on time of day or sunset to sunrise, or on a custom timer. Next we have adaptive tones, which is enabled. I don't know if this is default or not, but this uses the front camera to try to gauge the room or air environment that you're in, lighting of it. So if it's more warm lighting, the display will become a little bit more kind of warm and yellow in tones. While if you're in a cooler lit environment, it becomes more blue. So it just tries to match that environment that you're in. Next we have color contrast. So this is option, you can kind of use it as a customization, or also to maybe help you see better some of the options. As you can see, it has a bit of an effect on toggles. So it tries to change it. Maybe for you this looks a bit odd, harder for you to see. You could just kind of flip it over and it just white on kind of less kind of weird neon color. Now, one last thing in here is the smooth display. So this, honestly, I will say either use the 120 if you see a difference between this and this. If you do see a difference, keep that on. Obviously, if it also bothers you, because the moment you turn it off, you will get a better battery life. And if you can't really see a difference between like scrolling and how motion smoothness looks like with it on or off, then you're virtually just wasting battery. So I do see a difference, and I like that nice smoother motion. But if you can't, or if it doesn't bother you, can turn it off to get more battery life. Now, continuing on, actually want to go back to, I believe it was sound and vibration. Let me just quickly check. If not here, I will just do a quick search. Oh, it is. So we have now playing option. Am I connected network? I am. So this is a nice little feature that Pixel devices, only Pixel devices have. So I'm gonna turn on now playing. Give it a moment. It does need to just kind of download the database. Typically it will tell you that it's actually downloading it, but it looks like they changed it just a bit. So while this is actually loading it up, I'm going to quickly open up YouTube on my phone, and I'll search for something to play. Man, let me pop out a card because I'm not sure if it's not trying to use my mobile network, which is non-existent. This way, that's definitely not going to be the case. Come on, it shouldn't take you this long. Okay, so it just seems like it was frozen. Okay, so it looks like it's set. It's enabled right here. So I'm gonna lock the device and start playing Crab Rave. And you can see it pops up right here. Now, this is going to be running basically permanently in your background. So anytime you hear some kind of sound, your phone will automatically scrap that music and save it in here. Which, if you're trying to find something later on that you heard some kind of song in a store or whatever, you can just kind of go back in here and check it out. Meaning in here, as in into the settings, sound and sound and vibration, and now playing, and you will have the we should have the history. I don't want to clear it. Come on. No, not this one. Now playing. No. Yeah, so that's kind of weird. Let me try it. Maybe it wasn't long enough. That's what she said. Well, that's interesting. Would you like to find it? Oh, there we go. So it's right here, you can see it. Now maybe let's see if I just need to favorite. Let's see if that's gonna make any difference. Also give it just, maximum kind of possibility that it's just screwing up because I didn't refresh it. So I'm going to go back in here, sound and vibration, and now playing. And it's empty. Oh, that's fantastic. So before, let's put it this way, how it was working is, and they're now playing, you would have had history. I think it still should be here if the phone is working freaking correctly, but this one is, I guess, the A, so it's inferior. So I don't know if it's just kind of being slow about it or what the hell, but typically you should get an option right here to view anything that it's scrubbed, and you shouldn't need to add it to favorites like I just did. And even as you can see, it did nothing. So something is clearly off about this right now. So, I'm just going to move on. I'm going to presume that it's working fine for you, but if it's not, then it's kind of a waste of time, to be honest, in this case. But anyway, next thing, if I can find it quickly, I'm going to go into System, I guess. Yep, System, Navigation mode. And here we have two different modes. We have the 3 button and we have the gestures. And bear with me, I'm going to pause the video because for some reason my screen just turned off, so I can't see anything for the recording. Okay, quick little fix, and we're back. Now I can see things. Okay, so in here we have the 2 modes, gestures, buttons. You can choose whichever one you want. I personally like gestures. Now, under settings, we have a couple additional things. So we can increase or decrease the sensitivity of each one of these gestures, either from this side or the other, as you can see. Oh boy, so my camera is a little bit late now. Hopefully that won't impact the sound. So in any case, other than that, we have also the swipe to invoke assistant, which looks to be surprisingly turned off by default. I don't believe that is the case by default, but if it is, okay, let's be honest, it's most likely not. I highly doubt Google would turn off their own feature on their own device. So this probably is on, and I genuinely like to turn that crap off. If you don't know what this is, it's this kind of thing where you swipe from corner like so, and it launches your assistant. Now, that's one way. So the reason why I like to turn that off is because we have this. We have this. We also have the command of okay or hey, Google. And if it's set up, you do actually need to set it up to activate it like so. And we also, on top of that, have the applications for it, for 2 different applications actually. So we have, let me just find it. Okay, so we have one right here, functions the same way. And we should also have, there we go, the other one. So there is stupid amount of ways you can access the same kind of bullshit. And Google, Gemini, they are technically different, but they're all kind of linked to each other. So if you want to, for instance, open up Gemini and do a search, it can lead you to Google search results. Google as an application can lead you to responses from Gemini. So they're inherently the same thing with just a different look. So I generally like to turn that off. Now, what isn't listed right here, and I genuinely like, is one of the things that I did use, which is the circle to search. Now, it allows you to use Google as a quick search and stuff like that through voice, type, and whatever, but the better kind of alternative to this is what it allows you to also do on top of the AI features, let's call it. So, number one, when you use it by holding the bar at the bottom or the home button, you can now select text from areas where you typically wouldn't be able to, which, for instance, setting is one of those. You cannot select any text from settings. Well, now I can. And instead of circling to search like the name would imply, you can just swipe diagonally across the text and it will detect that you're trying to select it, and it does it automatically. Gives you also the copy option right here. And yeah, you're good to go with that one. It's pretty good when you're trying to, for instance, get some kind of detail of someone, account, so you can do a transfer of money to them. They will usually like bring it up on their phone, like, oh, it's this account, do it to this, right? You just bring up your camera, right? And let's see, where's the box? Oh, there is the box. But I'm going to do this one. So you bring up a camera, you kind of do this, hold the bar at the bottom. So it launches the circle to search, and instead of scanning the code, I'm just going to click on the numbers, and now I can just quickly select them, copy and paste them, and I'm good to go. Now that's one thing. Another thing that I can do is just a quick little reverse image search. Actually, sorry, let me first actually launch the camera. There we go. So I'm just going to point it at, I just do one of these. So it doesn't really see the brand right here, or the model or the brand. As you can see, it only sees the image of this. And I can just click on it, boom, and let's see if it will find it. Wow, look at that, it actually found it perfectly. You can see the number right here, and it tells you KBE or KB02, which is the one. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Now, additionally, if I bring up Bugs again, the other feature of this is, this time around I'm just going to capture a photo instead. There we go, quick little snap. And I can do the same thing through photos as well. That's interesting photo. What the hell was wrong with that one? Oh, it's a screenshot of a monitor. So you can see pixelation, cool. Oh, screenshot, picture, sorry. Anyway, and here, you can see we have the picture of the text that is on the box, which some of it, other than the camera kind of being weird about it, when it's on the outskirts, it gets weird. But in any case, you can see it's, I think, Mandarin and Japanese, I think. Sorry if I have no freaking clue, but anyway, we have two different languages in here. So what I can do now is hold the bar at the bottom, and I can just click on the translate option right here. It automatically will detect the text. Now it tells me that it's Chinese. There's multiple languages here, but whatever. And it will translate it to English. Now if it detects English, it's not going to be translating that, obviously. And another thing that you can see it's doing, it's overlaying the translation over where the previous language used to be. So now if you zoom in, for some reason I cannot do it like right here, but there we go. You can see we have just brand and other things where you used to have, well, this. Now you can also notice that there's some weird stuff happening, like this smudging. So this is from the phone, like the AI feature right here, trying to remove what was behind the currently visible text, like kind of blur it with the background, so it's no longer visible. So this looks like it was the, let's call it, original text. So it's a pretty neat feature, and obviously translation is doing pretty good and pretty fast job at it. Now, one more thing that I do like about this feature specifically is when you have something that is a little bit harder to find. So you know what, let's just say I'm gonna use my watch as an example right here. So this one, and apart from it being just a Timex little watch, right, it just has a couple little complications like date and date, and that's it. Now, if you were looking at this, you wouldn't have too much info about it. Maybe if you know anything about this specific brand, you know that they do make like the weird kind of sub-brand of Waterbury or whatever you want to call it, like the model. I think I don't even know what to classify this as, right? So it does have a logo on it, so it makes it just a tiny bit easier to maybe figure out what the hell this is, right? But in general, you have no idea what the model of this is. I mean, let's be honest, I don't even know what the model here is. I don't remember it, as it's just a random gibberish of numbers and letters. So it's not like I'm going to remember this. And finding this might be a little bit more difficult, as if you type in the most basic kind of search terms for this, even knowing a little bit. So let's see something like Timex. Like this. We get, well, nothing that looks even close to what I have, right? I could add additionally the date to narrow it down a little bit more, but that presents me with other options. Again, not the ones that I have. So what you can instead do is this, and launch it, click on it, as long as you don't click on a text. I detected 30. Stop it. Just let me select the image. There we go. And okay, so it tells me that it's a dive watch. I mean, that's not incorrect. And now it doesn't here this time around show me the exact model. Depending on how good the picture is and how well it recognizes it, it sometimes will even tell you the exact model of it. But don't need to worry, because we can just scroll down, and would you look at that, it is literally the first one right here. Now this isn't probably that visible on the recording, at least not on my screen, but this watch that I have right here has a brown strap, and this picture also does come with a brown strap. There is also one with a black one, which, because it found the correct one, it's not really finding it. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's a black one, but this one is a green dial. So this one is different model number, as this one would be, I think, 700 ending. The one that I have is 800, and there's also a 900, which is a metal bracelet and black background. Or no, there's also another one with the green, black. So there's multiple different ones. They just vary with, like, the model numbers. And it is kind of hard to find it even when you know what you're looking for. But with the circle to search, basically reverse like image search, it does a phenomenal job at finding exactly what I'm looking for. And funny enough, at least at the moment, the one that I have is literally this one. This is what I have right here is the exact thing that is right here. That's the photo of what I have right here. That's who I bought it from on this website. So it's doing pretty damn good job at finding it, something that for me would have been a bit more difficult to locate, and also, it would take much more time than just, pop, photo, search, good to go. And one last thing that I can do with this is the music detection, which that one is a little bit less impressive on Pixel, as we do have the lock screen info right here, that if it works correctly, that's great. If it's not working correctly, you can always use the circle to search find. Anyway, that basically sums up this video. So if you found the video helpful, would help if I could be literate, then don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix touch screen not responding on your Pixel 10a. So first, what you guys need to know is that you need to remove your screen protector or a case. And let me explain why. Basically, whenever your screen protector is not applied perfectly on the screen, but is going onto the sides of your phone or onto the edges, then what can happen is this side will be uncovered, and this is how it will look to use the phone. So you won't be able to use it. As you guys can see, I cannot even click on those apps. So make sure to remove your screen protector if it's not applied properly. Now for the case, if your case is covering those big bezels right here, the dark part between the screen and the sides, and is going onto the screen, the same thing can happen. So you won't be able to do anything. And if you're struggling with it, make sure to remove the case. And after that, clean your screen with a microfiber cloth. So I got it right here. Now we're gonna give the screen a little bit of a clean. And now I cannot see any moist debris, fingerprints. And after that, what you guys want to do is simply restart the phone. So press the power button and the volume up button. Now what you guys want to do is simply press restart. So now it's restarting, and I'll see you guys in a second once it's done. After the restart, what you guys want to do as a last resort is update your software. So let's open up the phone, wait for everything to load up, and then we're gonna go over into the settings. Now in the settings, we're gonna scroll down until we see system, and in the system, click software updates. My software is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version of the software. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
The best budget camera from Google versus the most affordable iPhone. Pixel 10a and iPhone 17e. Both cost about the same and promise almost flagship level photo quality. Which one actually takes better pictures? Let's find out now. We took both phones to the exact same locations. Day, night, portraits, selfies, video, everything was shot under identical conditions. The shots will be shown side by side. You'll immediately see where Google wins with computational processing, and where Apple stands out with stability and colors. Let's start with the camera interface. The ease of shooting has a big impact on the result. The iPhone 17e is classic Apple. Minimalism. Modes switch with a swipe, settings are hidden at the top, everything is clear and clean. Pixel 10a has Google's interface. It's clean, but there are more quick settings on the screen. Timer, aspect ratio, night mode. Google Lens is available right from the camera. Camera launch speed and switching between photo, video, portrait, and night modes. Verdict on interface convenience, iPhone 17e has the most user-friendly camera interface for most people. Pixel 10a is more interesting for those who like to experiment and use AI features. Let's start with daytime photos, where both phones should show their full capabilities. Pixel 10a delivers high-contrast shadows and natural colors. iPhone 17e produces warmer and brighter tones. Both cameras take high-quality photos, details are clearly visible, and colors are rendered naturally. The iPhone gives a warmer image, while the Pixel is more natural and has higher contrast. Pixel 10a's 0.5 times wide angle is sharp and wide with no distortion. The iPhone doesn't have an ultra-wide lens. Pixel wins thanks to the additional angle and preservation of details at the edges. Pixel delivers natural and slightly grayish tones, while the iPhones are warm and bright. Both cameras reproduce color well, but the Pixel is a bit more precise in detail. On the Pixel, the face is visible, but the photo is a bit gray. On the iPhone, the face stands out and the image is more contrasty. The iPhone wins in terms of brightness and contrast. The Pixel wins in terms of naturalness. Portrait mode. Neither phone has a telephoto lens. The blur is software-based. The Pixel has smooth bokeh, hair is separated, and the background doesn't eat up the details. The iPhone has 6 bokeh modes. The Pixel has just one, but it handles it well too. The Pixel wins at 1 times for naturalness, while the iPhone wins for the variety of artistic effects. Both phones reproduce natural skin tones. Light processing. Pixel and iPhone maintain naturalness even in low light. Both cameras do a good job, skin looks smooth and natural. There's almost no beautification. Zoom. Both phones use digital crop above 1 times. Digital crop. Both cameras have good detail and sharpness. The Pixel maintains clarity while the iPhone blurs slightly. Verdict: the Pixel wins in detail on distant objects. Macro. Budget models rarely have strong macro capabilities. The Pixel has a dedicated macro mode. Details and textures are clearly visible. The iPhone doesn't have a separate mode, but when you get close, you can still see the details. So what's the verdict? The Pixel is better for macro shots. The iPhone can handle it too, but it's not as convenient. Night mode. The Pixel has minimal noise, natural colors, and preserves details in lights. The iPhone is brighter and more contrasty overall. So what's the verdict? The Pixel wins for detail and naturalness. The iPhone wins for dramatic shots. Video. The Pixel delivers natural colors. It's smooth and stable. The iPhone is brighter and also stable. Both handle smoothness and stabilization well. The iPhone has smooth slow motion. The Pixel lags slightly during transitions. Video recording convenience. Start-stop switching lenses. Both do it without lag. In summary, the Pixel wins for natural color, the iPhone for smooth slow motion. Both have top-notch stabilization. And let's sum it up. Daytime photos. Both cameras produce high-quality and natural shots. The iPhone gives a warmer image, while the Pixel's is more contrasty and realistic. In portraits, the Pixel looks more natural at 1x. The iPhone, on the other hand, offers more artistic bokeh modes. Selfies. Both cameras reproduce skin color and texture well. Beautification is minimal. Night photography. The Pixel is more detailed and natural. The iPhone is brighter and more striking. Video on the Pixel has more natural colors. The iPhone is smoother in slow motion. Both have good stabilization. The Pixel camera interface is more convenient for quick settings. The iPhone is minimalist and intuitive. The Pixel 10a is perfect for those who value natural colors, detailed shots, and powerful digital zoom. The iPhone 17e will appeal to those who love vibrant images, artistic effects, and smooth video. Both phones are worthy options in the budget segment. The choice depends on what matters more to you, naturalness or visual impact. And if you found this video helpful, subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments which phone you think won. See you in the next video. The Pixel 10a and iPhone 17e are two smartphones in roughly the same price category, but with completely different philosophies. One is pure Android and Google's algorithms. The other is the classic Apple ecosystem and iOS. But the main question is very simple. Which one is more convenient to use every day? Not in tests or benchmarks, but in real life. Today there will be no synthetic tests, just for the numbers. We'll simply take both phones and live a regular day with them. We'll check performance, speed, screen, battery, notifications, the camera on the go, and the convenience of the system. All the things that really matter when your phone is in your pocket from morning till night. And at the end, I'll honestly say which one I would keep for myself. Let's start with the simplest thing. How does the phone feel in your hand? Because if the device is uncomfortable to hold, everything else becomes secondary. The iPhone 17 feels a bit lighter and thinner. You notice it right away when you pick it up. The Pixel 10a is a bit wider, but it's still compact enough to use comfortably with one hand. I found the button placement on the iPhone a bit more convenient, but that really depends on what you're used to. I've been using an iPhone for a long time, so my hand automatically finds the right buttons. Now let's talk about unlocking. The Pixel offers two options right away: fingerprint and face recognition. The fingerprint sensor works quickly. The phone unlocks easily, whether it's on the table, in your hand, or even while you're walking. Face unlock on the Pixel sets up in just a couple of seconds and also works very reliably. The iPhone uses Face ID. Setting it up takes a little time, but after that, the system works very quickly and accurately. You just pick up the phone and it's already unlocked. Both smartphones feel quite compact and comfortable in the hand, and they're easy to use with one hand. But the Pixel has an advantage. It offers two unlocking methods, both face and fingerprint. The iPhone only has Face ID, although it works excellently. The screen is what you look at literally all day. That's why not only resolution or brightness matters, but also how the image actually looks in reality. We opened the same photo on both phones, and honestly, the difference is minimal. The colors are very similar and the white balance is almost identical. We checked readability outdoors under direct sunlight, and on both devices the information is easy to read. Text and interface elements remain clearly visible. We also looked at the smoothness of the interface. Scrolling through social media menus, and the browser looks very smooth on both devices. No slowdowns, lags or delays. In terms of display quality, both smartphones deliver almost identical results. The picture is bright and high contrast, and the interface runs smoothly. In real life, it's quite difficult to notice any significant difference between the screens. Now let's look at performance speed, but not in synthetic tests, rather in everyday apps. We opened Instagram, YouTube, Google Maps, WhatsApp, and the browser simultaneously. Both phones handled it quickly, but the Pixel sometimes launched an app, literally a fraction of a second faster. Next, we tested multitasking. We opened several apps in a row and started actively switching between them. Both the Pixel and the iPhone easily keep a large number of apps in memory. Apps do not restart and continue running in the background without lag. We also tested typing separately. The keyboard works quickly on both phones. Autocorrect also performs well, words are suggested correctly, and typing is comfortable. In terms of speed, both smartphones are very fast. The Pixel sometimes launches apps a bit faster, but in real use the difference is minimal. Multitasking works reliably, apps stay in memory, and using the devices is comfortable. Now let's talk about the system. Android on the Pixel and iOS on the iPhone are two different approaches to using a smartphone. The Pixel offers more flexibility. You can change the appearance of the interface, freely arrange widgets, customize home screens, and quickly adjust many system settings. The iPhone works a bit differently. The interface here is more strict and organized. Everything looks neat and the same across all devices. Notifications on Android are usually more flexible. It's easier to group them, quickly reply to messages, and manage them. Notifications on the iPhone are also convenient, but the system works a bit differently. Quick settings are different as well. On the Pixel, you can enable certain features faster right from the notification shade. On the iPhone, many features are located in the control center. Google Assistant and Siri are another difference. Google Assistant usually understands complex commands and queries better. Siri works faster within the Apple ecosystem and manages Apple devices well. Android on the Pixel offers more flexibility and customization options. iOS on the iPhone has a simpler and more stable interface that doesn't require lengthy setup. It all depends on what suits you better, the flexibility of Android or the simplicity of iOS. We've already compared the cameras in detail in a separate video, so here's just a quick overview of everyday shooting. During the day, both phones take high-quality photos. The iPhone produces a warmer, brighter picture, while the Pixel produces a more contrasty and natural picture. The Pixel's portraits are a bit more natural at standard zoom, while the iPhone offers more artistic modes, bokeh. Selfies from both phones look good, with skin tones rendered naturally and minimal smoothing. The Pixel performs better when zoomed, especially at long distances. In night photography, the Pixel takes more detailed shots, while the iPhone sometimes makes the picture a little brighter. Both have very good videos. The Pixel shows more natural colors, and the iPhone is a bit smoother in slow motion. And the conclusion is simple. The Pixel is better suited for those who like natural photos and good digital zoom, while the iPhone is for those who prefer vibrant images and stable video. Now let's talk about the battery. The Pixel 10a comes with a 5100 mAh battery. It supports wired charging at 30 watts and wireless charging. The iPhone 17 has a smaller battery, about 4500 mAh. Wired charging also lets you charge up to about 50% in half an hour, and wireless charging supports MagSafe. In real-world use, both phones easily last a full day, but thanks to its larger battery, the Pixel feels a bit more reliable by the evening. The Pixel wins in battery capacity and holds a charge a little better. The iPhone also easily lasts a day, but its energy reserve is a bit lower. There are little things that are rarely discussed, but they are important too. Both smartphones have stereo speakers, the volume is high, and the sound is clear. Watching movies and videos is enjoyable. Neither device has a headphone jack. Both phones support modern communication standards, NFC for payments, and fast wireless connections. In terms of sound and additional features, the devices are very similar. The speakers are loud, the sound is clear, and both have a modern set of wireless technologies. Today, smartphones actively use artificial intelligence. The Pixel has several very convenient features. Circle to search lets you simply circle an object on the screen and instantly find it on the internet. Magic Eraser helps remove unwanted objects from a photo. The text summarization feature can quickly condense a long article or email. The iPhone is developing its Apple Intelligence system. Writing Tools helps edit text, correct mistakes, and change writing style. There are also features for image generation and intelligent text processing. Right now, the Pixel looks a bit stronger in practical AI tools, especially when it comes to working with photos and searching for information. But Apple is actively developing its features, and their integration into the system is also becoming more and more convenient. Sometimes the ecosystem turns out to be more important than the specifications. If you have a MacBook, Apple Watch, or AirPods, the iPhone fits perfectly into this system. The devices sync quickly, files are easily transferred, and everything works as a single whole. Pixel integrates better with Google services, Gmail, Google Photos, Google Drive, and other services. There is also integration with Pixel Watch and Google devices. If you already use Apple devices, the iPhone will be a logical choice. If you actively use Google services, Pixel will fit perfectly into this ecosystem. Let's sum up. Both devices are convenient to unlock in hand, but Pixel offers more unlocking options thanks to the fingerprint sensor and face unlock.
Hello guys! Today I've got the Google Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you how to fix the battery percentage not showing in your device. So, at first you need to open the settings. Now, here scroll down to the battery. And at first don't you worry, because this option may be just disabled, like here I do have. Tap this option to enable the battery percentage in the status bar. If you see your battery percentage here, that's nice. But if you still don't, you for example have just blank information, exit the settings, and pardon me, open the Play Store. Open search again, and now you need to type battery widget and search. Now, as you can see, here they have battery widget reborn by Thomas Hubalek. Actually, I use this application in every single tutorial for the battery percentage showing, and it is the best application I've ever tested about battery. So, hit install button and wait a moment. Of course, remember this video is not sponsored, this is just me testing multiple applications in the Play Store. Here consent, start automatically, add widget, battery widget. Tap here add to home screen, and here the stick icon. Now if you see your battery status over here, it means that your battery sensor is not broken. If you don't, it means that your battery sensor is broken, and usually when the battery sensor is broken, your phone doesn't turn on. But if yours does, you need to just go to the device support and have it fixed. But if you see here the battery percentage not here, you need to just restart your phone. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hi guys. Today I've got the Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you how I can easily fix the Bluetooth not connecting to your device. What I meant is, of course, that your phone is not connecting to any device. So, at first open the Bluetooth settings over here, and now here go to the connected devices. Tap Connection Preferences, select Bluetooth, and disable the Bluetooth module. Now, after 10, maybe 20, maybe at 30 seconds, enable the Bluetooth back again. Now, try to connect to your Bluetooth device back again. If it still doesn't work, disable the Bluetooth, hold the power and volume up, tap Restart, and restart your device with the Bluetooth module disabled. This should refresh all the modules that you have in your phone, all the sensors, everything, and everything should be working fine after that. Meantime, you can try to restart your your Bluetooth device that you have, and try to connect to this device with a different phone. If you can't connect to this specific device with a different phone, maybe there is an issue with the device, not with your phone. So don't have to worry that much. If you can connect to your Bluetooth device from the other device, but not from your phone, you need to now go to the settings, go to the connected devices, connection preferences, Bluetooth, enable Bluetooth, go back, and tap and pair your device. Of course, forget your Bluetooth device from the list, and now try to connect this device back again. Everything should be working fine after that. If it doesn't, try to do a factory reset of your Bluetooth device. I know that you may have many settings set based on your preferences, but sometimes this is the only way to have all the things set and fixed. And now everything should be working fine. If it doesn't, you need to contact the device support to have your phone fixed. Goodbye. Hello guys, today I've got the Google Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you how to use all the DPI settings included in this device. So the first and the main thing is you need to first go to the settings. Now here scroll down till you see here the display and brightness, display and touch here. As you can see here they have the where was it? Wait, I need to find it. Here, display size and text. Tap it. Here you can make the font size bigger or smaller. I leave it, for example, like this, or the display size. Plus and minus or this slider. Here we have bold text or outline text. Now we can go back and here go back again. Here scroll, maybe not all the way, but here to the about phone section. Scroll down till you see here the software. Where is that? Wait, the one I need to find it. Here, build number. Tap build number until you see you are now a developer. Now go back and find here in the system settings the here developer options. Here in the developer options, scroll down till you see the drawing, debugging. Here we have networking, input, drawing. As you can see here we have the smallest width. If you tap it, you can select and enter the some other value than default. For example, from 411, 500. Now 300. As you can see here, we can enter our preferred value. I prefer the default value that is here. And that's it. Hope it helps you and goodbye. Hello guys, today I've got the Google Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you how to fix the face unlock not working in your device. So, at first, you need to unlock your device via normal unlocking. And now, here, get yourself a cloth and wipe the area of your camera. After this slight wipe, everything should be working fine. If it does not work fine, go to the settings, scroll all the way down to the security and privacy and tap device unlock. Here tap face. Verify yourself using the pattern or pin code. And before deleting your face here, maybe I do recommend to try to remove any screen protectors, any cases you have on, and try to scan your face and found all these things. If it does work without, you don't really need to delete your face. But if it still doesn't, tap here this bin icon, delete face model. Now tap add face again, this arrow, I agree, start. And now get your face here in this frame over here, tilt your head up, and now tilt your head down. Now done, close your phone, open it. It's done for me. If it's done for you too, that's nice, but if it doesn't, click the volume and power up, click restart here and restart your device. After the process of restart, everything should be working fine. If it doesn't work fine, you need to contact the device support to have your device fixed. And as a final tip that you can sometimes miss is that you need to ensure the good lighting during the setup and use. That's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, today I've got here the Google Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you how to fix actually the pin not accepted in your device. So if you here try to unlock your device using the passcode, you'll see that you can't. And if you're sure that you're inserting the correct pin code, passcode, you need to contact the device support and have your device fixed. The only thing is that you need to prepare yourself every single proof that this device is yours. For example, proof of purchase, the account that's logged in, everything. You need to just prepare everything. They'll do something about it because it is possible to unlock your phone without knowing the password, and only the authorized service can do it, can perform it. But you know, it's not like they can do it without you knowing, and they can't do it without any proof of purchases, etc. It's just illegal. So, if you are sure, you need to do this only when you're sure that you are inserting the correct PIN code. If you are not sure, the safest way to fix your phone is to just do a factory reset. To perform a factory reset, hold the power and volume up, and here the power off. I know that you may think that this is impossible to perform so without having your phone unlocked, but it is. After the process of turning off your phone, wait 10 seconds. Now hold the volume up, volume down and power till you see here the fast boot logo. Here they have fast boot mode. Click volume up, volume up, volume down, volume up, and volume up till you see here the recovery mode. Click the power button to go to the recovery mode, of course. And now here you may get no command like I do. Volume up and power has to be clicked, and now we are here in the recovery mode. Click here the volume down, volume down, volume down, volume down, volume down, power, volume down, and power here. When your device is factory resetted, go back, here power reboot system now, and you should be done. Now you can set up your phone like it was brand new, but the only difference is that you need to just log into the same Google account that was previously logged in to your phone. And that is actually it. If it helped you, leave a like, subscribe, and that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Welcome. In this video, I will show you what to do if your Bluetooth device is constantly dropping the connection with your Google Pixel 10a smartphone. So first of all, just check the battery status of your Bluetooth device. Normally it will be shown on your home screen next to the weather widget, so it's a pre-installed feature, and here you should be able to see your device's battery status, and if it's low, then yeah, it will result in droppings until you charge your Bluetooth device. You can also check the battery status of your Bluetooth device in connected devices in settings, but anyway, if you're experiencing this issue even with your Bluetooth device having 100% battery, then first of all, let's tap the gear icon, then forget this device, then confirm, and then let's try to repair it with the smartphone. This will basically drop this connection settings for this device. Let's tap pair, and if the issue is still there on your smartphone, then the next thing that we can do is go to system. Then in system, we're gonna have to go to reset options, then go to reset Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Now make sure that you know the Wi-Fi passwords from the most important Wi-Fi networks, or you have a way to reach them, because you're gonna have to re-enter the Wi-Fi passwords that for the routers that you previously been using. Then tap reset. Then to reconnect to the Wi-Fi, go to network and internet, and then select the Wi-Fi network and enter the password to it. And after that, you're also gonna have to reconnect your Bluetooth device. To do that, go to connect devices, pair new device, select it right here, pair, and after that, the issue will be resolved. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to blend images on your phone using Nano Banana AI on your Google Pixel 10a. So, of course, you can start Gemini by either tapping right here and then proceeding by selecting create image, for example, prompt, or just uploading your images by tapping the plus icon, go into gallery and selecting images that you want to blend together and giving it a prompt to it. But since we are using the Google Pixel phone, we can do it even easier. So all you have to do is go to your Google Photos application, then open the first photo you want to blend, and then just hold down the power button and ask Gemini to blend this photo with another one in your gallery. Can you blend this photo with another one in my gallery that I'm gonna show you? Okay, so it analyzes.
As an AI, I can certainly take this image and blend or compose it with another one to create.
Okay, and now let's blend it with another photo. Just tap the plus icon, then gallery, and then let's select the other photo that you wanted to blend it with. Can you put this plant on the desk where everyone is sitting? And then let's see what it does here. So it's definitely gonna take a while. Okay, and so it prepared the image. Well, it is not perfect, but it did the job, so it did what I asked of it. It put the plant on the photo. Now we can save the photo. Of course, we can further ask it to make changes to the photo and whatever. We can also just take a few people from our gallery and blend them together. To do that, let's just hold down the power button to enter the Gemini assistant, and then let's select the plus icon, gallery, and now let's select a few people from our gallery that we're gonna be blending together. Okay, so it wasn't easy, but I found 3 different people on the phone. I mean, even 4. Now let's tap done. Let's wait until the media is ready. And now let's enter the prompt. So I'm once again gonna ask it to blend these people together. I want you to put these 4 people in the same room discussing something, drinking tea in office suits. Okay, something like this. Now let's wait until it uses a nano banana to blend these images together. And here is the result. So yeah, and now we can save this photo. Then we're gonna have it right in our gallery in downloaded. And here it is. And that's pretty easy to do. So I hope that this video helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix low volume problem on your Pixel 10a. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and adjust the media and the call volume. So we're going to go to the settings, and here what we're going to do is we're going to go and scroll to sound and vibration. We want to make sure that media and the call volume are maxed out, so max to the right. And after that, what we're going to do is we're going to go over and let's leave this setting. Now we're going to go to the modes, and here we want to go do not disturb. Make sure that it says turn on now right here, because now we got do not disturb turned on. We want to make sure that it's turned off. And next, what we're going to do is we're going to clean the speaker. So this is very important. Now we got the speakers right here for an example. You guys can clean them with a soft brush. It's also important that you clean them thoroughly and that you do not use anything metallic because you can only damage them even more and we don't want it. Next, what you guys want to do is simply update your software to fix any audio glitches. So this is very normal. What we're going to do here is we're going to go over to the settings and scroll down, not that much, but to the system, then software updates. And as you guys can see, we got the system update. We can check for updates right here. My system is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version of the software because this way you get rid of any old glitches that were on your device and you don't need to struggle with them anymore because you're downloading the newest version. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello guys! Today I've got the Google Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you how to fix the fingerprint sensor not working in this device. So at first, get yourself the microfiber cloth or any cloth that you have, but it has to be soft and dry. Close your phone, open it, and see where the fingerprint sensor is. Clean the area of it using your cloth. And now you can try to unlock your device. As you can see, for me it doesn't work. So let me quickly unlock my device. And now if you have any screen protector mounted on your phone, either go to the settings, go to the display and touch, and here you need to find the where is that? Touch sensitivity and tap increase sensitivity, or just take this thing off. Sometimes it may be problematic to have your fingerprint sensor working while having the screen protector. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. Now, if it doesn't work still, you need to go and scroll all the way down the security and privacy, tap here on the device to unlock, tap fingerprint, unlock it via the pattern or pin code, tap this bin icon near your finger one, tap add fingerprint, and scan your finger once again. Sometimes change, as you can see, the position of finger slightly, and sometimes you need to clean the screen also. This fingerprint sensor is based on the light, so if you see that there is no light emission while scanning your finger, it won't work and you need to contact device support. And let me show you what I mean. As you can see, it's this white light. So after this, everything should be working fine. If it still doesn't work fine, you need to try to restart your phone. Hold the power and volume up, restart, and wait a moment. And after this restart, everything should be working fine. If it doesn't, you need to contact the device support to have your device fixed. Let me wait for the device to be turned on. And as you can see here, now everything should be working fine after the unlock. And it does. That's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys. Today I've got the Google Pixel 10a and I'm going to show you what to do if you have forgotten your lock screen password. So as you can see here, we've got our phone and I don't know the pattern. What to do now? So the only way to fix your phone is to factory reset it. So get rid of all the settings on this. Hold the power and volume up and click power off. Wait until you see a vibration that your phone is turned off. And now, after this 10 seconds maybe maximum, hold the power and volume down until you see the fastboot logo. As you can see here, we are Here, as you can see, we can press the volume keys to set different menu. Here the header is bootloader, recovery mode, power button to recovery mode, and now you may see no command option, as you can see here. This is I'd say the blockade. We can avoid it using the power and volume up, and now we are here. Here, click the volume down button till you see here the where do I want here wipe data slash factory reset, power, volume down, and here power on the factory data reset. Now you need to set up your phone like it was brand new, but you need to log into your Google account that was previously logged in. This is the only issue. And now you don't have any data, but you have your phone working. Goodbye! Hello guys! Today I've got the Google Pixel 10a, and I'm going to show you what to do if the pattern lock is not recognized in your device. If you are sure, completely 100% sure, that you are inserting the correct pattern lock and your phone shows you that is not correct, you need to contact the Google Pixel device support. They should fix your issue, but you need to prepare yourself the proof of purchase so that you will show them that this is really your device. It's because sometimes thieves can do the same, and this is just a safety procedure. But if you aren't sure, and if you just forgot, or you have it not recognized, you need to perform a factory reset. And you can't do a factory reset when your phone is locked, right? Actually, you can very easily. Hold at first the power and volume up, click at once. Here, tap power off. Now wait 10 seconds and hold the volume down and power. And you should see the fast boot mode, fast boot logo. I think that I've waited not so long. Let me hold it once again. Now it worked. And here we have fast boot mode. Click the volume up, 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 until you see the recovery mode. Click power to enter the recovery mode. And wait a moment. Here, as I can see, we've got no command. This is very, I'd say, strange blockade for thieves, but we need to just here click volume up and power at once. Here, click volume down, 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 power, down, and power here to do a factory reset. Now you need to here click power on the reboot system now. After this time of the booting up your device, you should be able to set up your device like it was brand new. The only difference is that you'll need to log into the same Google account that was previously logged in here. This is called Google VPN. You can read about that. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to activate Gemini Live camera sharing on Google Pixel 10a. So, in order to do that, first we're going to have to activate the Gemini simply by holding down the power button for a couple of seconds. And then you can proceed by speaking to Gemini or tap right here. So next to the microphone icon, and start a live chat with Gemini. So Gemini, can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can certainly hear you, loud and clear. What would you like to chat about?
Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to activate Gemini Live camera sharing on Google Pixel 10a. To activate this feature on your smartphone, you're gonna have to trigger Gemini by holding down the power button for a couple of seconds. Then tap this icon next to the microphone icon to start a live chat with them. And now to share your camera, you're gonna have to tap on the camera icon on the toolbar. And after that, the Gemini will be able to see your surroundings. And in case, for example, you're lost in town, it will be able to identify the street names, the building names, or the specific looks around you to help you identify the route to wherever you're trying to go. And yeah, and it will listen to you in the meantime, so you can describe your issue step by step to them and speak with Gemini on live. Is this right, Gemini?
You got it. That's exactly how it works with Gemini Live. You can talk to me like a regular person, interrupt me, or add more details whenever you need to, and I can use the live video feed to understand your surroundings, like identifying buildings or street names, to help you figure out the best way to go. Is there a specific challenge you're thinking about using it for?
So yeah, whenever you want to stop the chat with Gemini, you just have to tap the cross icon on your toolbar and stop the chat, and then basically continue using your phone normally. And so yeah, that's how you use Gemini Live camera sharing on your Google Pixel. Thank you for watching this video. If it helps you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below. And I'll see you in the next one.